He just needs to grab once and then he forces 2Vs.
Sets his sights
he
again
gets
and
a second
instantly gets
grab.
the grab.
Oh my dear god, we'll
For
see,
sure.
we'll see. We've seen him do this before. And he gets the grab off, he goes in for the summon center, he goes in for the blade spin. Oh my god, the dash! He gets it!
Nice.
They're dancing around each other right now, they know that this is the finals they come for. Oh, the grab on top of it, but the meteor follow-up. I think Aegon's down. Aegon's gonna go down here. Aegon goes down.
Close, yeah.
What is up, everybody? Welcome to Survival of the Fittest 2. I am your host, Kanon, and I am joined alongside your favorite C streamer, Yuki, and our two special guests from North America, Layvan and FakeUniform. How are you guys?
Hey, how are you, man? Thanks for having us. Good to be back.
Doing great, man. Thanks for joining us today. Ladies and gentlemen, the day has finally come. Wow, we are entering the final stage of the tournament today, and you will see a champion crowned as the best of C, the Southeast Asia region. The best players in the C region have come together yet again to prove one simple fact. Who is the best? This tournament is shaping out to be much more than what we have expected, and we've seen it all today, or yesterday rather. We've seen skill carry, we've seen gear carry, we've seen upsets, we've seen face rolls. So let's pull up the brackets here real quick, give you guys a look here at who's still alive in this tournament. As you can see, our defending champions, Rob, led by Skirt Skirt and Blade Dancer, are still very much alive, to no one's surprise. However, they have their work cut out for them, and if they even want to reach the championship round, they're just going to have to go through that Juggernaut rookie team that immediately became the favorites of this tournament. The fourth seed you see in the brackets there, the fourth seed of the tournament, XXXRS, the double Mystic comp that has a combined gear score total of 8,400 gear score. I'm obviously exaggerating those numbers. Luft and Pink Piggy. I heard they blew up some gear.
Specifically for the tournament?
Yes, exactly. They wanted to make it a little bit more fair. And on the other side of the bracket, we have the team a lot of players are pulling for. The very representation of skill. Two of C's finest players and the runner-up finishers of SOTF2. Why So Serious, featuring Aegon and Chara, whom have always been plagued by a lack of gear. They are here trying to prove tonight that gear isn't everything. Will they get through the double tamer comp, the sixth-seeded team in the tournament, who just synergize so well and are very much alive in this tournament? Will the defending champions be able to take down the rookie juggernauts and make a repeat? Will Chara and Aegon's skill be enough to carry them through another finals appearance? So many unanswered questions, and this anticipation is personally killing me. Guys, yesterday's matchups were absolutely insane. What are your thoughts on some of the matchups last night?
I think there were a lot of well, not a lot of upsets, but one or two upsets that we really didn't see coming. Especially if I think I would like to crown the dark horse of the tournament, Easy Peasy from Animal and Baby. I don't think we actually expected them to do well, but they've been pulling their weight, dude. They've been punching above their weight, sorry. Definitely took down some very notable teams, that's for sure. Gromash's team, and they went on to face Team Valhalla in the Legacy and Viridian, both of whom are very geared, Viridian being probably the second highest or third highest gear score in the silver, and they managed to take them down as well, so very interesting to see them making up to the quarterfinals here. Definitely on my predictions, and hopefully we see more of them for today.
Layvan, this is your second day, I'm sorry, your second time around with the SOTF staff and the SOTF tournament. What are your thoughts on yesterday's matchups?
It was good. I mean, we definitely saw a lot more. Normally we see, the first one, there's a lot more gear discrepancy. I see that everybody else is a lot, and this time going around is a lot like closer in terms of gear score for the most part. Very obviously we have those insane RNG people who like manage to, and also and I'm sure they've tried for that RNG as well, but who pull ahead like the two mystics and things of that nature, who have like a lot of gear. But for the most part, everybody is relatively equal gear score, which is really cool to see, and that's providing like a lot more content and like strategic based fights, and they actually have to pay attention to what they do. So that's exciting to see.
FakeUniform, this is your first time joining us for this tournament. Can you give us some of your thoughts on yesterday's matchups?
Well, yesterday I saw a lot of hot matches, and as you guys have mentioned, we've seen a lot of great things happen. High skill PvP gear, just proving to be an exceptional part of this as well. Today I'm really looking forward to seeing and come together as we really finally find out who is the true
Jesus. They'll have to go through Char and Aegon for that to happen.
I'm really interested to see if we get this matchup, and oh boy, I'm looking forward to some of the things that we have going on today for these fine folks here for tuning in.
That's for sure.
Yuki,
what do you guys think were what do you guys think were like your favorite teams from yesterday? Who do you like to see play the most out of all the teams? Could be those that are knocked out, could be those that are still in. Any thoughts on that?
Well, honestly, I am anticipating and Ya's fight, but I also am genuinely interested in seeing how Ravagers and Robbed fight plays out with these two teams coming up here in the first fight as well.
Oh yeah, that's for sure, because it's always the top seed in this tournament, always a lot of pressure on them. We'll see if they can perform through that pressure or not. Layvan, you have a favorite team that you saw yesterday?
Favorite team, I liked Tetnek Wannabe. They were kind of fun to watch actually, and they had really good teamwork. I don't know, it's kind of like between three teams actually. I don't mean to like spread myself too thin there, but like I like watching Char and Aegon because they very obviously practice PvP consistently, and they know their matchups extremely well. So it's really interesting to see how they play to counter what they're going against. A lot of people can definitely take notes from that, because most people just worry about their own class and just kind of make their way through fights. Tetnek, they have some serious energy as well, so that's really fun to see them kind of work together and pull through. Because nobody really talks, we didn't really talk about that much, but they pulled through it pretty well. And then obviously the Double Tamer group is just hilarious. It's absolutely fucking hilarious and terrifying to watch.
We all love the Double Tamer lineup. It's
ridiculous. They throw down Void in half of the arena of our shows.
There's actually a clip. Ken, I don't know if you can put it up, but there is actually a clip of them going in together with the exact same movement. I don't, wait, let me try and find that.
I remember this very vividly. I actually commented over that as well, and saying that, oh, look, these two tamers moving perfectly in sync. And you know, these guys had perfect synergy, and clearly they've been to a lot of pillow fights because they played this class very well. And the synergy was played very well in the floors, and we know, like, even with the moments of those two tamers are just laying up their trap moves, that black sludge that you see appear over the platform. When they were playing them in like cross formation as well, one would play one, then there was a cooldown, then they would play another. It really added a long-lasting effect, a potential CC, and a potential confusion against their opponents as well, just to anticipate the timing of that move even ending. Yeah, I'm excited to see these fights we have coming up.
And I'll link you the video in staff chat. Can you just play it for the
please do. Yeah, please do. It's hilarious. They're really synchronized swimmers. That's insane.
Yeah. It was actually so synchronized.
Okay, we all right, so I'm gonna have to manage this here. I don't have scenes set up here for the for external videos. Can definitely add that to the list for SOTF3, by the way, but let's see what we can do here, guys. Bear with me for just a sec as we try and pull up this video.
Worst case, you can just throw it
You
in
can
the
click
chat.
and drag if you use
Yeah,
OBS
yeah.
Studio.
Just drag it into the foreground if you're using display capture.
Yeah, so I
Do
think we're
not
going to see a lot
stress.
of really good things from the Tamers today for sure.
I'm hoping to see them at least make it to the semis, past their first opponents. I want to see how Char and Aegon deal with that speed, and well, if they do make it past Team yeah. I want to see how they deal with the speed, how they deal with the traps that are being laid down by the Tamers.
I agree.
That
It's
would
going to be
interesting.
difficult. Yeah, it's definitely going to be difficult for Chara being a ninja. I mean, he has a lot of vulnerability there. I mean, Aegon's probably going to be able to sit around a little bit more behind his block or Gravedigger, but or I'm sorry, the super armor. But Chara's going to have a hard time for sure.
So as you
Alright,
guys
we got the video.
discussed, we've got the video here.
All right, let's take a look at this clip we're about to play.
Look at that synchronization.
Oh my God.
The double resonance with the movement ability straight in. The synchronization.
Insane.
And
Yeah.
before we find out, it's actually one person playing 2 accounts.
Jesus, it was actually right on point. They went in
I
straight
feel
to
like
know that
they're
miss
in
out.
comms going, and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, it's done.
Oh,
That's pretty pog. That's pretty pog.
All right, guys. Well, we have to ask the question. Have to do it. Do you guys have a favorite on who you think will win the tournament? Who takes it? Who takes it, guys?
I say the Pillow Fort pack. Team
Interesting.
Interesting pick there.
For me, obviously, I have money down on Team XXXRS, so I gotta say Team XXXRS all the way.
Layvan?
And that's a double mystic, right?
Yeah,
Double
that's
Mystic.
double mystic.
Yeah.
Layvan,
hard.
Layvan has
It's a hard pick because you have Team XXRS. I don't want to go on too long about this, but you have Team XXRS, which has an insane amount of brute force and gear. I mean, Char and Aegon know their matchups really well. It really just depends on who has enough AP to fuck those that double mystic team to when they get CC'd. So it's going to be whoever has enough AP to blow them up.
I think
I'm
another
going
interesting thing that we
to-
can. Sorry, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Yeah,
So
okay,
I'm gonna go and choose to be like a standout here. I'm gonna stay. I almost want to go double tamer as well, to be honest.
yeah. Let's go. All right.
yeah.
How about you there, Kanon?
To be honest, man, I think I'm a little bit familiar with some of these guys, some of the finalists in here, and I think it really could go either way. But if I had to pick a winner, I'm actually going to put my money on the number 2 seed, Targaryen Chara. I think these guys are playing on another level, and I think they just have enough gear score, enough AP to actually make a push.
Isn't this the team that made the finals the last year you mentioned?
Yes, they were.
They had moments where AP, if more gear could like have done them, could have potentially like won them the tournament.
Yes.
That's
Yes.
for sure.
Ooh, this is going to be exciting to see. Ooh.
It is.
We've got some hot fights coming up.
Indeed.
I think it's
Yeah,
going
if Chara
to be.
had like legitimately 10 more AP, that
would've
the
been
fight
a
would have gone
different
another way.
Yeah, it will change.
Absolutely. I think we're going to see an XXRS versus Why So Serious, aka Luff, the double Mystic comp going against Aegon and Chara in the finals. I think it's going to be a perfect demonstration of gear versus skill. Not to take anything away from XXRS though, because those guys definitely know what they're doing on Mystics. You know, a lot of people are giving them shit because they have so much gear, but you know, at the end of the day, they know how to play their classes as well. So it'll be definitely interesting to see.
And good gear complementing skill could be a dangerous factor to play against.
Yes, it is. So as the competitors are joining the server, it looks like we are ready to go. But before we officially begin, we do have a few minutes here. I wanted to actually ask you guys, Layvan and FakeUniform, and we'll start with you, Fake. This is a little bit unrelated to the tournament, but you know, I wanted to give you guys this moment to kind of tell us about any future projects that you guys may have, because you guys are a big part of the BDO community as content creators. Any projects or anything coming up that you'd like to share with the C community today?
How about you there, Layvan?
Anything I want to share with the STA community?
Anything you guys have coming up, or I don't know, anything? Like a video or something? I don't know.
I have something to say, but I'll let Layvan go first.
Oh,
I'll finish it.
No, I just hope that I see you guys around my stream and my content, and that you enjoy it. And I look forward to it. Thank you.
Yeah, and I myself, we have a Q&A stream for Xbox viewers that's going to be shouted out by Pearl Abyss for any of you players that may have come to Xbox. If you guys want to check me out on Saturday from 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time to 8:30, feel free to come on by for any questions where I'm just going to give my best opinion on a wide variety of topics for focusing for and on new players. And if you guys want to check out my YouTube at youtube.com/FakeUni, I'm trying to upload my upload schedule from 2 videos a week now to potentially up to 4, if not 5. So check me out, and thank you very much, guys, for having me.
Fake, so I just want to clarify real quick. That is Saturday, 7 Pacific p.m., correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so guys, just so you know, most of you guys are from the C region. For those of you who are on the C region, GMT +8, that would be Sunday morning at 11 a.m. Someone correct me if I'm wrong about that time difference there. I'm pretty sure it's 11 a.m. C, GMT +8, our region, 11 a.m. Sunday. Definitely check that out. Guys, you do not want to miss some of FakeUniform streams, especially when it comes to content like that. He's just very, very insightful, and I would not miss it. I will definitely be tuning in for that stream.
And I look forward to having you, man. But more importantly, I look forward to watching these fights that we have coming up. And I know that's what chat wants to see. And I know that our fighters are here in the arena growing, restless. I can feel the clam on the hands. Let's get moving into some good old-fashioned PvP.
He's got clam hands.
Yes, sir. Yes,
He's
sir.
got clam on the hands. That's right. I'll take an order of 2, please.
All right, we got the R's, and we are ready to go.
I'd rather have clam hands than muscle palms.
Ooh.
In our first matchup today, we have Team Ravagers versus Team Robbed. It's actually a mirror matchup, interestingly enough. It's a Ninja Witch versus a Ninja Witch. I did get it right this time, guys. Don't worry, I did my homework.
Oh, he's on his A. He wants to earn that paycheck.
I did my homework. I'm a different man. Professional.
Who are you?
5 to 6 figures. My man, you're moving up in the pay grade. Let's go. Well, who do you guys think is going to take this? Robs or Ravagers? Let's find out in the first fight as it begins.
There we have Alien going into stealth here. He's engaging on top of Ashen, as well as Skurt engaging on top of the Palsy on the other end. Skurt is now peeling over to the Palsy, but he gets caught by the Polatic Pulse. He's forced the V, and Ashen is alone by himself. He gets grabbed with a Suicide Fall, but he has the V out as well. So they time their Vs a little bit spaced apart, but
both
still
of them do not have Vs anymore.
Both Vs still are from Team Ravagers, and it might be a little bit of a sticky situation. There goes a block jump, Shadow Storm not hitting anything. There goes, oh my god, the Blade Spin, and the Volatic Pulse blows up Ashen, and Skurt is left with 1v2 by himself. We've seen him do this before. He is known for his 1v2s, especially in the first SOTF, but I'm not sure how well he catches the nice session into the Shadow Storm, but not able to get the Reef CC with the Shadow Storm, and he has to back out now. The Lightning Roam coming down from the Palsy. Fireball Rabam as well. Fireball being casted. Sorry, no Rabam for the Witches. Skurt has the kite around a little bit, goes in for the block jump, gets grab on Zivon. There goes the
double
block
CC.
jump into the grab. Nice grab from Alien there, and down goes Skurt.
Job well done there.
They did a good job of just staying close together, getting ready to counter CC if any one of them got caught.
You know, and I think that's exactly what worked for them there. Honestly, we seen. I feel like both ninjas may have tried the exact same tactic with trying to eliminate this support role first. We've seen a breakup in placements and just positioning of characters, then now caught on the regroup. It looks like I think the best way that they're going to have the chance to succeed is really by eliminating that frontline class first and trying to focus the ninja as best they can. But with a mirrored matchup, it's going to be tricky to do this.
Alien going into stealth now. Skurt trying to chase after Alien. He gets the grab on top of Ashen. He has to force the V out. Now Skurt has to be both Vs forced very early again here from Team Raw. Ravagers
the aggressiveness on their side is very, very much showing. They are not letting them breathe whatsoever.
Nice block jump on top of Ashen. Ashen is dead. Ashen is down. Now Skurt is alone again in the 1v2. Unfortunately, Ashen got caught there by a block jump straight into the grab from Alien. There goes him again from Alien, not hitting anything. Scott has to use his own block jump. Now he goes on top of Lipowski, unable to catch him. Now there goes the Meteor, unable to catch as well. Scott dips into stealth now, hoping to get out a little bit, reposition. Ravager's doing a good job staying closely tied together. There goes the Malice into the Shadow Storm, not hitting anything right now. Transition starts from Scott. He gets caught by the Volatic Pulse. He does not get the re-CC. He gets a block jump off into the grab, but the Serpent Ascension from Alien is there into the Blade Spin. Scott actually has both of them on the ground, but he just doesn't have the AP to deal with them right now. He has to dip out again. And he goes.
Ravager's team has a lot of DP, it's looking like.
Yeah, they just can't. He just can't punch through them, unfortunately. He did manage to get a double CC there with a nice Shadow Storm into the Serpent's Ascension, but just wasn't able to knock them down.
Did they even drop past half health during that entire combo?
They did not. And now both ninjas sitting in stealth. Scott re-engaging stealth on the other side over there. Alien, I think, running out of stamina, has to come out a little bit. They're both searching now. Electing to stay
You can tell the Witch's ninja is staying within arm's reach basically the entire time. Always ready to back her up if she does get CC'd.
The ninja is now just sitting. I think he's just waiting for the max health to drop down further. And now he's visible again. He has to back out a little bit. They're both chasing quite heavily. There goes a lightning rebound. There goes a block jump from Alien, unable to catch the grab. Goes into stealth again from Scott. Lightning rebound, unable to find anything. Now Alien as well is in stealth, but you know for sure he's somewhere nearby Lipowski. So Scott just
Absolutely.
he can't just casually engage on anybody.
What is the
there
play
goes a block jump from Alien, unable to catch. I think the play here is to wait until the max HP drops, maybe play the timeout a little bit, and then hopefully he has the AP to maybe one combo them at the end. But it's a risky play. It's a very risky play given that he himself will also be dropping max HP. But I think it's the right play.
He's got to play super defensively and wait for an opening and wait for them to make a mistake. He can't just go in.
Much to what Layvan was mentioning yesterday with these recent nerfs to Ninja, they just look like a completely different class compared to SOTF1. Very limited to what they can do.
There was so many 1v2s that Scott could just easily win with the Blade Spin CC and the Shadow Storms and the Serpent's Ascension. Blade Spin was a core part of him winning those 1v2s, I think. And right now he just doesn't have that tool with him.
Yeah, they definitely can't be as aggressive for sure. And what you see here, it's not even that bad that he's trying to survive as much as possible. I mean, there's a lot at stake.
Oh, there goes the grab on top of him, and the Blaze Pit and the Moon, and he is dead. Goodbye. There we go.
And there's a lot at stake with these fights. These are the final matchups that we're doing. There's a lot of fights that have to be made, and I mean, he's got to use the strategies available to him in order to survive and try to pull out a win. So I wouldn't fault Skirt trying to do what he did, but again, getting caught and blown up in the end, all for naught.
Now it seems like the previous first seed Rob are back into a corner here against Team Ravagers, 2-0 down in the first two rounds. We'll see if they manage to pull back a comeback here.
They need to play against their aggressiveness here and let the enemy team. Rob needs to stay back and let the enemy.
Oh, there goes the Meteor on top of Scott, but Scott manages to get out, uses the block jump, gets the grab on Lipowski. He doesn't do any damage at all with that Serpent Ascension though, but double CC goes out. But the Volatic Pulse manages to CC him, he's forced to Ashen left alone by himself now. He just didn't do any damage there. You could see that the Murderous Intent into the Serpent Ascension manages to catch out Ashen. Ashen's forced to be.
Yeah, the damage disparity here is huge.
Yeah, just unable to do anything with their damage right now.
Yeah, Ravagers did not even have to blow their Vs in that entire combo. That both.
Oh, nice catch by Ashen on top of Alien. He pops the E buff though, so no damage coming on him. The Palsy is very low. The Palsy has the V, and now Ashen is very low as well. That Moon almost catching him there. The Palsy was forced to V. It's a visual bug right now on screen, but he is currently out of his speed. And now it's a 1v2 again. You see, that's the problem. Lipowski is able to survive a combo from Scott, but Ashen isn't able to. So when they're left with the respective 1v1s, it becomes a huge problem.
They just can't try to lay back and wait for like more of a trap routine, maybe cast PA and then buff each other up and go in for a complete deletion.
Yeah, they really can't be caught in the individual 1v1s here because the strength of Ravager's gear is just too much right now. Not to say that their strategy hasn't been good. Black Order's strategy has been very, very good. I mean, Ravager's strategy has been very, very good. They're forcing the 1v1s here, and they know they have the confidence and the score to just keep on forcing these 1v1s and just find the correct opening.
Yeah, absolutely. The gear is definitely here, but that's not to take away from their strategic plays.
Now Scott once again forced into the same cat and mouse as before. Waiting down the timer, hoping that the max HP drops, and hopefully he can one combo one of them.
See, the witch instantly going in, she feels so comfortable being able to just cast her super armors in front of the ninja, because if he does go in for a grab, her teammate is close by and is going to punish Skirt immediately.
Nice poison pool plane actually. He knows that if he places it there, it forces Skirt out of stealth, because as you know, stealth was nerfed. Oh, there goes a lightning rebound actually, beautifully played by
200 IQ witch here. This is one, the casters, the teams with the casters are really pulling through. I love seeing SEA casters.
Yeah, you look at that poison pool and you know immediately, oh, he's trying to catch him out of stealth, because any tick of damage that Skirts takes now will actually force him out of stealth immediately. So they'll know that he's coming out of the gate at any time when he hits the poison pool. All right, now we have round 4 coming up. Team Rob really on the back foot here. They have to somehow pull out a strategy to work this one in, and they're going in aggressively this time. Alien manages to catch a Shadow Storm on top of Ashen, but he looks like he's PA'd up. He is PA'd up. Doesn't look like Lepowski managed to use his PA. He's double TPing in on top of Ashen. Ashen is forced to V out, and now Scott is left alone by himself. Dodges the meteor. Well done. Alien's down on the ground, but he's not able to do any damage. Lightning rebound comes out from Ashen in the backline, and now Scott has to back out. Ashen also has to back out. He's pretty low here, and now the witches are just trading super armor in the corner over there, and the oh my god, Alien might go down. Alien does not go down.
Nice.
That was close. That was close. That was close. Now they force both Vs out of Team Ravagers here.
Down.
Complete turnaround.
Oh no, the ninja's dead. It's just the witch now.
Ninja did go down
Okay.
with that trade.
I thought he V'd.
What a turnaround for this team here.
Indeed.
Don't call it a comeback.
Don't call it just
In
yet.
the round.
But they showed some nice synergy there, throwing the Volaptic Pulse directly on top of the CC Ninja, realizing that, you know, even though if you're trading with the Witch in the corner over there, you should still be focusing on taking out the Ninja as well, along with your teammate. And now they're just looking for Lepowski, and Lepowski is over there in the corner at the entrance, throwing down the Meteor. He does not manage to get the Meteor.
I am really excited to see this this Witch 2v1 here.
Yep. I think it very much depends on...
Does he have any chance at winning this 2v1?
Oh, absolutely. With the AP that this witch carries, and it's very easy for a witch to double CC a target. All that needs to happen is Skirt goes in for a grab, and he fails his grab, and then Ashen thinks that she can teleport in based off of bad communication or PvP sense. They both get CC'd. She's going to just roll out and just delete them completely. And they also need to be careful on these long-range CCs.
What is the one thing Rob cannot do in this situation? You took the words right out of my mouth. Answered the question before I even asked it.
They definitely can't allow themselves to fall for fake engages here and fail CCs. They have to play very safe. Scott, especially himself, has to play safe. As the
They're
main,
being very cautious. Do they know that they've killed the enemy ninja? They're being extremely cautious against just a witch here.
I think maybe they think that he V'd. Possibly. I'm not sure. Because I think they saw the V go out, but I don't think they know that they killed him in V.
Because I'm really curious what their strategy is. They're trying to lure the witch into the tunnel, maybe? Or... Because it seems like they're nervous, because they're putting out light and abilities consistently, as if they're waiting for somebody to be invis.
Yeah, I think
they just have noticed.
Oh, nice knockout from the witch.
Great CC.
Yeah. Oh, not enough damage though. She manages.
Teleport side frame is so good.
There goes the Volaptic Pulse. There goes the Blizzard on top of the Witch. Well done. I think it was a great kill by Ashen there to use the Blizzard as well. Realizing that he doesn't really need to assist too much besides maybe slowing down the cast speeds of the Witch. So good spell usage, I think. Spell choice usage on top of the Witch.
Absolutely.
Rob's back on the board. Defending champions not going down without a fight.
3-1 right now. Hopefully they can pull off something similar here in the next round. Maybe they've adapted a bit of their playstyle. I think
yeah, it seems like they're more prepared.
Right, so we have Alien going the stealth immediately. Scott still dancing around by himself. Meteor goes down, does not catch. Alien is on his way over to Ashen, I think, along with Lepowski. There's Alien right now with the Shadow Storm and gets a grab on. Scott gets the grab on top of Lepowski, but the damage just isn't there, and he has a peel to back up his teammate right now. Alien's down on the ground, but Lepowski double TP is in to help out, and they have to get out now. They're choosing the. Oh, not sorry. The Goro goes out and Ashen is forced to V. I think the PA went out from Team Ravagers, and Scott as well has to disengage now. So 1v pop from that entire engagement.
Just seeing Skirt lay down 3 different CCs there and just not.
Oh my god, nice Shadow Storm on top of Alien. But nice knockout from Lipowski. Nice knockout from
might die here. Oh,
Ashen, I think he will go down. There it is. And Alien has the 1v1 Skirt now. Skirt is going in for the block shot on top of Lipowski. He doesn't get the grab off cover and he has the back out now. So it's another 2v1 scenario. The damage, man, just the damage from Ravagers coming out on Ashen is just, he just can't tank it. He can't super armor trade at all.
No, not at all. He does not have his E buff either. And forces V.
Yeah, Skirt has to be out from this one.
Even if Elion, the ninja playing for the Ravagers team, even if he messes up, does Skirt still have any chance to win this? As long as the Witch doesn't mess up?
Oh, nice double CC into the Stealth Ascension and the Shadow Storm, but he just doesn't have the
damage there, and it's
the Lighthouse brings him back up.
From the Witch.
The heal instantly backs him out, and there goes a lightning rebound. Well played into the stun, but he just doesn't get the second CC off. Skirt has the S block a little bit. He gets out. Volatic Pulse going out from the Witch, not catching anything. Skirt goes into stealth. They're now searching for him again. So
if only he had his E buff there.
That was such a beautiful combo by Skirt.
So
that's how he wins these
Skirt
1v2s. Yeah, that's how he wins these 1v2s. That's exactly how he wins these 1v2s.
Guys, the scary thing about this is that Skirt is not under-geared. He's not under-geared.
He's a 261 AP ninja. He's 261 AP. He can't burst these guys down. There goes the block jump. There goes the grab. There goes the Serpent's Ascension.
Get him!
Shadow Storm. Oh my god, is he gonna kill him? He's not. Can he kill him?
3%!
Oh so close. He double V's out. Double V's out. Okay, they're both out. Oh my god.
They're gonna heal immediately when they come out. Oh, he is chasing, trying to get the CC on the Witch immediately.
He doesn't get it though.
Choice of Serpent.
Yeah, he has to break contact.
Was Serpent Ascension the right play there, Layvan?
During the combo? Oh,
nice
my
combo
goodness. Be careful.
Though. He does not manage to kill him off though, unfortunately. He dips back into self. Oh, he catches it again. But he has the back out because he realizes the Lipowski is around. He's going in for the Lipowski. He goes for the block jump. He block jumps, doesn't get anybody, but Alien is low now and he has to back out. If he does have his E buff soon, he can potentially go in for the kill.
Pure heart right here, guys. This is heart.
Yeah,
double TP in from the Lipowski. There goes the katana shot. Oh no, the katana shot.
You can't sit in super armor with such high AP targets like that.
Man, that's just
wow. That was heartbreaking. That was heartbreaking to watch.
Such a good performance from Skirt that round, and again, he's not under geared, guys. He's not under geared.
That was heartbreaking. It's double. He sees both of them twice there. Twice.
That may be. Gonna have to go recheck the VOD on that one, but that's probably an SOTF record. Most CCs landed in a single round.
That was crazy. And here we have again Skirt going in for Lipowski now, misses the grab. Alien does not manage to get the grab on top of Ashen. Ashen has PA up, so he's okay for now. But he has the double TP out. Skirt on the ground now. Skirt might be going down. Skirt goes down. He doesn't even get his V off.
Catches him.
Oh my god, this is this. I think this might be it for Team Red.
I don't foresee. Oh, there's Ashen. I do not foresee Ashen pulling it through here. This does not have the gear because Skirt has the gear and he has a single target damage to try to get 2 in 1 combo. Ashen, she's just gonna get grabbed most likely.
And Ashen sitting in the corner there, throwing down the Volatic Pulse, TPs away, tries to get out. He gets caught by the counter Volatic Pulse and down he goes. And there we have it. Another one. Well, I wouldn't call it an upset. I would say the Ravagers had their fair shot to beat Team Rob, but unfortunately we have our first seed Team Rob going out of the tournament 5-1 in the quarterfinals. The Team Ravagers.
That was a great fight.
Man, that was an excellent performance on Skirt, showing the people why they were former champions. Man, nothing to be ashamed of there. I think everyone saw a just a great showcase of skill there. Getting multiple double CCs in a single round, actually almost being able to pull those rounds off. Unbelievable. Now my question is this: does this team have enough AP to get through the double Mystic, or enough AP and DP to get through the double Mystic combo, assuming that they make it to the next round?
I have no idea. We'll have to see actually. I'm very interested to see that matchup, that's for sure.
Yeah, if they don't have the AP, they definitely have the support ability of a Witch to survive long enough to maybe wait out health pools or something of that nature. So they have the ability to win, that's for sure.
Yeah, I think that's the strategy. I think against this team, you definitely have to I don't think any team in the entire tournament is capable of one comboing them at all.
There's a lot of gear in this upper bracket.
Yeah. I think you will have to see a lot more of a lot more waiting game, a lot more of a war of attrition here between the two teams if they want to pull this out of the bag. Anyways, we have for our next teams we have Team XXXRS with Loft X and Pink Piggy, and we have Team Tetneck Wannabes with Eve Live and Urban. So we have double Mystic versus Mystic Wizard, I think. Right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Jesus.
You're losing it again, bro. You're losing it again. We're losing them.
I am pretty sure I'm right. I'm pretty sure I'm right. But yeah, I mean, going back to the previous round, I think that one round was so close where he got the double CC off and he almost killed Alien.
Alien was easily at 100 HP, like 2%.
That broke my heart. That broke my heart. He could, if he pulled it off there, I think he would have a pretty okay time 1v1ing a bitch. But he just couldn't get Alien down, and the heals came in, and it was just over at that point. Unfortunately, breaks my heart.
So this is my underdog team here. I'm really looking forward.
Yes, it is a wizard. It is a wizard. Yes.
Oh yeah, so it's tall and
I
lanky. It's definitely a wizard.
I saw the two spinny ball thingies. All right, I know it's a wizard.
What you said about tall lanky wizards, boy?
Boy.
50,000 USD on the line here, boys. Tetneck wanna be here. If they pull this through, your boy gets 50,000
wow,
USD.
No wonder I get 6 figures for this job.
Yes, you do. Let's go. Let's go.
Alright, so we have my favorites for the tournament coming up, XXXRS versus Tetneck Wannabes. We'll see how well they play here. They're both, the Mystic Eve Live is going in very aggressively. Luft and Plato going in very aggressively on Urban there, but he has the PA up, so they're unable to CC him right now. And they're unable to do damage. Yeah, they're a little bit separated, but oh my god, the damn Eve Live, he has to be out immediately.
The wizard has to be
50% HP from a twisted collision. Is that what I just saw?
Yes, that is what you just saw. And now they are a little bit separated. They go directly in for Urban. Urban has a double TP out, gets a Cataclysm off, but the damage coming through is just too much. He gets CC'd, he gets stunned. He can't do anything. Eve Live is on the run now. Eve Live is on the run. She couldn't peel for a teammate, unfortunately. Now she just has to run.
What is?
Oh no, she gets caught.
The chase is insane.
I was just about to ask for the memes, like, what does he have to do to pull this one out?
Nope.
The only thing that would possibly work in this situation is if Tetneck, if she drops a vacuum and catches both Mystics inside of a vacuum, and then they're able to double CC while they're stuck in that, because there's no way to get out of a vacuum no matter what. It's such a broken CC in my opinion, but if they were able to land that...
Yeah, he also has to pop 250 AP Blackstone at the same time.
Yeah, exactly.
Ooh.
We gotta pause.
Alright, we have Urban, I think DC. Oh no, yeah, Urban DC. Lots of Mystic hate going on in the chat, unfortunately.
Always.
I don't think. Yeah,
it's definitely a D. I've just got word just in. It's definitely a DDoS, a DDoS, a DDoSa.
Oh, a DDoSa? Oh no.
And I'm pretty sure everyone's credit card number has just been claimed who's watching the stream right now.
It is going to the $50,000 fund, so it's going to a good cause.
Yeah, don't worry. It's all going to charity, guys. It's all going to charity.
Charity in my pocket. Woohoo!
I was just about to say, by charity he means the donation button on Layvan and Fake stream, I think.
No. So yeah, what do you think they could have done better there? Do you think they got a little bit too separated from Tetneck Wannabes? Or
I think that's part of it. I do question if communication is another part of this as well. Sometimes just these moments, I do question if potential quick decisions is also another thing. I mean, teamwork is dreamwork, and clear communication and quick decisions is also what helps these players succeed. So I do question if it's a multiple amount of things just caught in the quick moments that we just witnessed.
I mean, aside from the fact that they didn't really do damage, I think there's also the glaring fact that they didn't land any CCs on top of Team XXXRS. So, I mean, you can say gear is one thing, but if you never CC your enemy, you're not going to kill them unless, well, you're mostly overgeared. So, maybe they have to work on that part of the game right now and try and possibly get either single or double CCs off and then take it from there. I mean the gear. Obviously, we can see that the damage output is not there, but they gotta keep trying. Obviously, you can't just give up like this, especially in a tournament like this.
Absolutely, and we haven't seen that either. Everybody has definitely been trying their heart out consistently.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, how are you? No, I wanted to actually ask you
great.
just because you know, Mystics they are the Ukuk, the sister to the Ukuk. Definitely different, but in a lot of ways there's a lot of similarities from the Pre-Awakening kit. With that said, you know, Mystic is obvious. I don't think anyone will disagree with the fact that Mystic is just very strong in the meta right now. Gear aside, is there a comp that's out there that you feel like would actually be a favorable matchup against a double Mystic comp?
I mean, you know, I think there's a really clear answer, and you know what? I think chat knows exactly what I would want to say, and that goes out to Team yeah. And if we get some more synchronized simming and some more synchronized diving techniques, honestly, I really think this is going to prove to be a potential challenge for these competitors, no matter their gear score. But I really hope that these yeah teams really pack their pillows with some heavy objects today, because they're not going against pillow forts today, friends and folks. They are not.
It's a brick wall. All right. I think we still don't have him reconnected, unfortunately.
So with that said, if you guys are just tuning into the stream right now, I'm gonna go ahead and pull this up. What FakeUniform is actually referring to is this is the team that he believes will be the winners, and this is a little clip from last night. Double Tamer comp, check it out.
Observe synchronized swimming.
Synchronized swimming, the highest form of synchronized swimming, actually. There goes the movement. Oh my god, it's exactly the same. And then a double resonance. And the stun on the immediately into the kill.
Something tells me that these two grew up swimming in the same pool.
That was just magical, to be honest. That was just magical. Like, I don't know if it was really a coincidence or whatnot, but that was just magical to watch. It makes me happy to watch.
Absolutely, and that's not even the only time they did something like that too. It's like just the only clip that we have on hand. The entire fight, they're just flipping around in tandem and casting down like voids and abilities at the same time.
Mm-hmm. Definitely very, very interesting to watch. I want to see them again.
Absolutely. I mean, they actually are a good comp. I mean, meme aside, they are a good comp to deal with these double Mystic, because the amount of super armor that Mystics can travel through.
That's who I'm rooting for. You think I'm memeing? That's who I'm rooting for.
No, I agree, man. I agree with you 100%.
Not mind seeing yeah. Not mine at all. I learned what that word meant yesterday, by the way.
What?
Learn something new every day.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But to burn through these double Mystics, you're going to need a lot of fucking AP. But they have the dog on their side and a decent amount of high burst damage that Tamers have. I say Tamers arguably have one of the highest bursts in the game on a CC target, especially if their dog is able to land the dog's AP attacks as well.
Was it the dog that has 100% accuracy as well? I can't remember.
Dogs and clones, yes.
Yeah,
100% accuracy.
That's right. So they might just be able to chunk through Team XSS RS here.
It gets rid of any evasion they may have on the Mystics. And then if the Tamer's AP is high enough, they can definitely burst through that DR for sure. Because the Tamer combo is extremely, extremely scary. I'd like to know the Tamer's AP because we could gauge it a little bit better, but we might have to see if they're able to pull through.
I believe they're both over 260, for sure.
Okay, that's really good then.
I believe Irella might be the higher of the two, above 265. I believe Small Bean is 265, and then Irella might be above 265 as well, but higher than Small Bean. Anyways.
Okay. Well, that's great. I mean, in that sense, I think a good strategy for them would be to separate. And if they both try to blow up a single target at the same time, they might be able to take down one Mystic in one combo if they're both comboing the same person at the same time. And then make it a 2v1, which shouldn't be hard for them.
I just got a ping in chat. Small Bean is actually 270. I apologize. He is 270 AP.
270 AP. Okay, so we actually have the possibility of them burning through these Mystics DP. All that matters now is if they get caught or not, because if they do get caught, they will blow up immediately because Tamers are very, very, very squishy.
All right. What's going on?
He is in. Go ahead, Kanon.
We're gonna give him. He's got less than 2 minutes to connect, and we're going to start the round with whether he's in or not. We do have rules. As I said yesterday, we were very strict with the rules yesterday. A little bit more lenient today because we've got less matches to play. We're not fighting time as much. We do want to see every match being played, but at the same time, we understand we can't wait forever. So the timer is going. He's got about close, just a little over a minute now, but he is in Discord apparently. We'll see we can get this going. And also, while I do have a second, let me just say, like we've been reading Twitch chat here in regards to the quality of the stream. If you guys want it lower, unfortunately, you're just gonna have to wait until Twitch makes it available. I am not a partnered streamer, so I unfortunately don't have that luxury of having my viewers be able to lower the quality unless like it's kind of like.
You mean you took the time to gather all these great people and warriors to come here for a coordinated schedule event, made custom art, had other artists get involved to put over the overlays, the schedules, and coordinate all the warriors. You brought out some shoutcasters, some special guests, and other entertainers and supporters of the community to bring over to the center, this fine over place, and you're telling me that you can't give us freaking more? What the hell?
Oh, dude,
are you fucking serious, bro?
I died. And also in regards to fucking hell, dude. You need to be on TV, Fake. I'm not even kidding, bro. You need to be on TV. And regarding the higher quality.
We are on TV, and goddamn, we are in the highest quality Southeast Asian match that I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you don't enjoy what you are being displayed here in this today in this fine show, then get the don't forget in the next round, we have our contestant who is reconnected.
Yeah, all right, he's back. He's back, boys. He's back. We can start.
Fantastic.
Oh my gosh.
We can start.
In regards to the 1080p, guys, unfortunately, I stream in 720 because I play on a potato, so I apologize. I'll be upgrading my computer pretty soon, so sorry.
Woo.
Just afraid if people see my real life face in 1080p, I'll just get stalkers, you know what I mean? And I just instantly become like the next Oh my god. Any streamers out there watching this, man, you guys have a thing or two to learn from Fake. I mean, little shit like that he does is what is the reason why he's one of the leading fucking streamers. Fucking awesome.
Oh, get out of here. We have a meteor going down on top of Plateau, does not manage to CC him. I think they have a PA out there. He gets the grab on top of
double CC, it's a double CC.
Nice double CC. Good damage coming out, actually. Nice damage coming out on top of Pink Piggy, actually. There goes the bow light. Now they have to back up a little bit. Can they be the first contestant to take a round off of XXX?
Piggy on the ground
again. Eve Life does get grabbed, unfortunately. He does V out. Nice Cataclysm, but both Vs are popped. And now they are both low. Okay, this is the lowest I've actually.
We got a match!
This team yet.
An impressive brawl in the beginning here.
They must have got that 10 neck.
Very, very impressive. I don't think I've ever seen them get this low in this entire tournament. And now both teams, I mean, both of them are up again. There goes the vacuum from Eve-Life.
No.
Eve-Life gets the double vacuum. Nice. But unfortunately, oh my god, the damage.
The vacuum was not... Oh my goodness.
The double C burial there just destroyed them.
But we did see a little bit of vulnerability there, guys.
We almost saw these great warriors fall.
That was the most amount of damage I've actually seen pushed out on them. So that was some great coordination. We saw the vacuum go out, we saw the bow light, we saw the cataclysm, the double CCs landing on top of both on Team XXXRS there. But after the PA ended, they just couldn't face tank like that anymore, unfortunately. They were able to do it the first time because they had PA out. But now they don't, and there goes the meteor not catching anything. There goes, oh my god, the damage coming out on top of Pink Piggy. The Pink Piggy is A-okay with just charging straight in. Eve-Life is forced to V, and now it might be Urban's turn to V. Urban, you have to V.
Might not be able to, he's on the back.
Okay.
Oh.
That's the V. Yeah, he does get the V off. And now we'll see where they choose to spawn. Oh, they choose to spawn. Okay, wait. They managed. Plateau has managed to catch Eve-Life in the back. He gets the grab on top of Eve-Life, and they're trying to do some damage here. But unfortunately, he's just tanking through everything. He gets CC twice on the floor. Yeah, but he's just not able to tank. And Bodyman goes down to laugh in the back lines. And Eve-Life is left by his lonesome.
To his ass at all.
and he's all by his lonesome here. He's not able to do anything, unfortunately, and down he goes. It's very, very... that was a little bit less coordinated. They did manage to chunk them, but unfortunately, they just weren't able to do it. They weren't able to finish it off, unfortunately.
I mean, they're burying their teeth and they're showing what they got. Team Tetnek is not fucking giving up, and they really are trying to get this double CC in tandem and put the damage out, but it's difficult. They can pull through a win if they have perfect coordination, and I really want to see this. Just one win. They have it in them.
I think we might see them drop their first round here. Hopefully we do. Then it will make it a little bit more interesting. Then it will give the teams a little bit of hope. Now Bluff and Pink Piggy going in very aggressively, but the Hellfire catches out Pink Piggy there. The double CC with the grab. They managed to catch the double CC again. The bow light goes out. They're getting chucked down very, very low here. Oh my god, Pink Piggy forced the V! The first V I've ever seen. There goes the CC on top. Bluff.
Double V!
Oh my god, the
first V ever literally used in the game.
In the game!
I've seen both of these.
No one has ever done that!
Actually, no one has actually ever done that. There goes the vacuum on top of E5. Bodyman's caught in the front, unfortunately. He just doesn't have the RS to tank through this. And Pink Piggy's so low, but E5 doesn't have the damage. Yes. Oh no.
So close.
They actually props to them. Props to them.
A display of power.
You know what really had me going over the edge? I think the music made it sound like they were gonna pull it off. I was just like, yes!
The comeback.
Yes! And then I forgot I wasn't watching a fucking Disney movie. God damn it!
Yeah, Goku summoning a spirit bomb here, buddy.
No fairy tale ending today. No fairy tale ending.
Match point, guys.
There goes the meteor on top. Batu does not manage to CC him. Bodyman's caught in the back there by Laugh. He has to watch his ass. He's gonna down. He's gonna go. He actually goes down. He doesn't get his V up. And Evab is left.
It's so hard to be in a Mystery combo.
Yeah, it is. The down smashes, man. The down smashes. They just keep you on your back and you just can't be out.
Great double CC and good job using Wolf Frenzy inside of the vent. That's a good way to get out of it, actually.
Using that mini iPad friend. I don't think he can do this, unfortunately. Yeah. Unfortunate.
Super armors can only nullify so much of that chaos.
Exactly. The damage just goes through.
Okay,
I mean,
well,
we've seen the coordination. It's been amazing here from Team Tetnek wannabes, but unfortunately, I think from Team XXXRS, they played well as well, managing to get their regroups in, managing to get the CCs off. It's just they just don't have the damage to build through this.
No, and they would have easily pulled through at least bare minimum 2 wins because they had them double CC'd and down to about 19 to 16% health. So I mean, it was great performance from Tetnek.
Nobody can fault them for that. Nobody can fault them for that.
We did see a little bit of vulnerability there. It's going to be interesting because as we continue these matches, the matches are only getting better. The gear disparity only gets tighter. The skill gap only becomes tighter. And this is, oh man, we are officially going to the next lower bracket match now as the number 2 seed, my favorites to win, are taking on Ya, not to be confused with Ya, but this team is Ya.
No.
Alright, so we have Team Ya and Team Why So Serious. Personally, my favorite team in the tournament right now, Team Why So Serious, followed by Team Ayaya and Team Ya. Going up against my third favorite team, which is Team Ya. Alright, so we have the R's up. I think they're ready. Yesterday we saw Perverts pull off some great things with the Cannon Buster. Some really great things with the Cannon Buster spam with the E buff on. Hopefully we can see more of that today. His AP is definitely terrifying with that Cannon Buster spam. Chara and Aegon, as always, showing off their abilities. Chara showboating a little bit in the previous few rounds with double jump grabs and whatnot, but I don't think we'll see anything fancy from them today. They know that that the tournament life is on the lines here in the quarterfinals, and they gotta buckle up. They gotta be ready.
This team here has a little bit of gear on them too, especially the Zerker.
Yeah, the Zerker.
Chara definitely needs to be careful from that Q spam. I want more smorks in chat for an homage to Gormash. Layvan is in his footprints here and gonna try to get a Zerker into the final round.
Cannon Buster spam going out on Chara. Chara's front guard immediately blocked. There goes the Void. The Void not catching anybody. Aegon playing a little bit more passively in the back. Gets a Grave Digging off, but doesn't catch anybody. There goes the Shadow Storm, not able to catch Pervert. Murderous Intent used, not able to catch either. He fails the grab on top of Perverts, unfortunately. And Aegon's just playing very far back. He gets grabbed though. He does get grabbed and he does not V out actually. He's okay. Oh no, Chara just blew up through the Ancient Wave from Perverts there. Oh my god, that was just a one tap from Perverts with the Ancient Wave.
Yep, the damage is not a joke. That buster will knock you the fuck down and just delete your health if you are not ready.
I did not see that coming. Chara was
damage at high AP is terrifying.
Yeah, Chara was just not ready for that.
To give you guys an idea, had a team that I can't remember the team name, but the striker team that we had. I spoke with them after the tournament yesterday, and they were saying, "Holy fuck, this Zerker! Where the hell did that gear come from?" And both of these guys are past soft.
Oh, nice grab by Aegon.
This is what we saw yesterday in yesterday's fights, and this is the thing you have to anticipate. You know, with the Zerker like this, it has gear. They have the ability to be strong in close range and long range. But these guys have recognized this fight that we've seen yesterday as they forced the first 2 Vs.
That's for sure. And there goes the Void, but not catching anybody. These teams are being very well prepared for the Void here. There goes the Giant Sleep, double Giant Sleep. And he doesn't have an escape option now. And he gets caught by Chara with the block jump into the Serpent session. Perverts is going down. Perverts goes down there. And Heilong Pet is left alone by himself here. He has to kite both of them backwards.
Great follow-up on Aegon with that CC from Chara.
That's for sure. The Serpent Ascension did manage to catch him. Beheading
placement chasing down their opponent here, looking to corner them off.
Nice Shadow Stomp. And down goes Twilight. So we have a game. It's a 1-1 right now. That was great.
And you saw there, you saw high lane there, the Tamer drop her Void, and Chara immediately disengaged, knowing that Void was being dropped, and did not get caught on it, which allowed the more easy 2v1 after her Void trap was done. So very eyes on Chara.
Hey Fake, what was the difference between that first round and the second round, other than the fact that Chara just got one shot? Like in terms of synergy and teamwork, what'd you see different?
Well, I think in this second round, like we've just seen a better chase down, better capitalization on who these core targets need to be. I mean, the big thing you need to recognize is who these top tier threats are. And, you know, the Zerker from this distance with this kind of AP, in the last fight, in the last couple fights, we've seen good capitalization on these kind of moments. And what's going to play out here is really going to determine what's going to happen.
Oh, nice grab by Aegon. Sorry to interrupt there. And he forces the V out from Pervert. The V was forced earlier by Aegon, so Aegon does not have a V, but he is... Okay, he's going to force a V out from Twilight as well. So now we have a 2v1 scenario going on because Perverts is alone. The V timers are staggered. Perverts is in the corner over there. He's trying to get out with the Giant Sleep. Chara's going to chase him down, it looks like. He's able to get the block jump off on top of him for the stiff, and he is not able to get the re-CC, but the Void goes down. Both of them very skillfully avoiding the Void there. Flamebuster spam coming in from Perverts now. And Aegon is... I can't see. Oh, there he is.
Great
catch! Nice Shadow Stomp! Oh my god, that was beautiful. That Shadow Stomp caught both of them.
Great catch.
Aggressive CC and just a top tier finish with nothing to worry around them. They completely finished the job.
I think him going the stealth that really caught them off guard. They weren't thinking about the stealth, but Chara was cognizant of the fact that he could use his stealth as an engaging tool. He used it there, got the easy Shadow Stomp for the double CC into the Blade Spin and the Serpent Ascension to finish it off. Well done. He pretty much won that one by himself there. That was very impressive.
Very good placement on that.
Now we have Perverts going in now for the Flame Buster spam. Aegon holding his block out in the front. He can't stay too long because his block is already down. Jesus, he has to V out. That Flame Buster spam totally took out his block there.
Well, that's a warrior movement for you too. He's trying to get away, but got caught out because again, large scale movement warrior is not that great. It's a little bit lackluster in protection, and they definitely punish that with the Q spin.
It's only every 3 seconds he has an iframe. There goes the Void. Doesn't manage to catch Aegon. Aegon holds the block. There goes the beheading. Beheading goes out on Twilight. Twilight is not CC though. Twilight is holding his block, and Aegon goes in on top of Perverts. They're separated. They're the 1v1s here, but Twilight is coming in, but he doesn't manage to peel for his teammate. And beautiful follow-up. Beautiful follow-up from Chara there. The distraction. Twilight came over the peel for Perverts there. Unfortunately, he just wasn't able to get the CC off before Chara arrived. The Shadow Stomp. Alright, so we see a commanding 3-1 lead from Team Why So Serious right now.
One of the things that Why So Serious is just so fucking good at is their ability to adapt. We've seen these guys lose rounds, but they will just come out the following round rather, and just adjust their style of play.
Yeah, that's for sure. They've definitely adjusted. Oh my god, that nice Shadow Stomp forcing out the V from Twilight. And now Perverts is left alone by himself. He has the V as well. You see the aggressiveness, just the fluidity of their attacks. They're just moving in as one. They're CCing the targets. They're keeping the enemy on the back foot. Even though they had a bit of a shaky start, they've come back now pretty easily. They've stabilized and they've figured out the winning strategy. Chara now playing around with Twilight. He gets the grab off. There was a spear from Aegon.
Oh,
beautiful follow-up.
What an amazing time spear.
Almost, he almost peeled for his teammate there, Perverts did. But then the spear from Aegon just shut any possibility of that happening right down.
Chara
That
just
teamwork was just out fucking standing. Knowing that Chara's awaken grab is unprotected, Aegon was standing back ready to throw a spear the second the Zerker was going to go in on Chara as he's grabbing and covered him and got the CC on the Zerker, which allowed the blow up. Amazing fucking teamwork there.
That was really good. I think he anticipated the ground lifting there from on top of Perverts because that's the fastest CC that Zerkers can pull off.
I'm really glad you brought that up. I was just
and I have returned.
Just about to say that. Great point there, Layvan. Welcome back.
Thanks.
Alright, so we have the Void being placed down, not catching it. He gets the grab on top. Aegon's forced to V. Chara has to get out now. Alright, that was a quick engage there from Twilight, managing to catch out Aegon. And Aegon, I think,
they really should have
prepared.
pushed Chara here alone too. They really should have added the aggression to him.
But I think they realized that Chara is just a little bit too good at keeping himself protected here. He gets a block jump off, he does not get the CC, ground smash goes out, doesn't catch, ancient wave goes out, does not manage to catch. That's one of the great things that they've done. Speaking of which, Aegon might be going down here.
A lot of pressure on Aegon right now.
Oh my god, the nice grab though from Aegon. And Twilight is on the ground. Twilight is on the ground. V is forced from Chara, and he goes down for the Flamebuster spam. I was about to say, they've done a really, really great job of... Okay, Shadow Stomp. Nice block jump. He doesn't get the grab off, but nice... Oh, I thought he was going to get the second CC there. If he got the grab down on top of a Twilight there, I think it was definitely possible. But I was going to say, they've done a great job of just avoiding the ancient waves here. They realized the close range capability of the Zerker, and they're staying away from that big burst damage. There's no way they're going to let themselves get caught by that, but unfortunately in that round, Aegon getting his V-Force a little bit too early there, I think played a big part in the later rounds, but especially when he was CC'd in the, at the corner there. Perverts, he just couldn't get out. Warrior just doesn't have a good disengage.
Yeah, staying alive in this tournament. Cannot lose a round here or they are out of the tournament.
Oh, the Flame Master spam. Oh, there goes the Void though. The Void managing to catch out Chara a little bit there. Forces the V out from Chara. Chara has the V. And now left by himself. Perverts V's as well. And now it's a 1v1 scenario. See how well Aegon can do that. Both looking like they want to wait for the teammates. They do it. And now here comes Chara. And Chara manages to catch out Twilight immediately.
Key catch right there on that Tamer.
Great positioning. Great positioning. He didn't go for a defensive positioning out of the V like Perverts did. He went for the offensive one. And he immediately CC'd Perverts right out of it. And Aegon is forced to be here, but it's okay. They have a few get out of jail free cards with that V. And Chara manages to get the Murderous Intent for the CC on top of Perverts. And he gets grabbed as well. And there we go.
Just continued pressure from Chara. Chara just plays that ninja so aggressively, and he's just always pressuring his opponent. Does a really good job sticking to opponents, even after all the nerfs that Ninja's been through.
You saw him use his V so aggressively that even though he was at half HP or something like that, he knew that Perverts was probably going to go a bit defensive, fall back a little bit, get a better position to heal up with his Zerker heals, but he went for the offensive positioning and managed to catch out Twilight immediately after his V.
I don't think I need to ask FakeUniform this question, but who's gonna make it to the semifinals in our last quarterfinals matchup? Easy peasy or the Ayaya team?
Well, my friend, I think you, me, and the whole entire crowd knows exactly what I'm going to say.
Ayaya. Is that
easy peasy all the way? I'm not easy peasy.
Oh man!
All right, let's get it. I need these two tamers knocked the fuck out. All right, easy peasy. I need you to take this for me. I got cake on this side of the screen, and this cake's for you. Take it. Let's go.
I thought your cake was on Ayaya's side.
Bro, I listen. You ever heard of Spy Cake? I'm undercover Spy Cake. Prove me wrong, Ayaya. Prove me wrong.
Alright, so we have the match starting up here. Team Easy Peasy. One of my dark horses of the tournament, actually, just because of how strong they've been. Taking out I think 4th seed it was, Gromash's team. And now they're in here in this quarterfinals up against Team Aya, who we have at 6th seed. So will this be another case of a David versus Goliath here? We'll see. Both tamers going in synchronized again. There goes the Void. Block jump going out. Shadow Storm not catching. Oh my god, Irella just blew up there. And Smallbean is left to fight by himself. He almost manages to get Peter down, but Peter just manages to TP out there. I think Irella just directly to the Volaptic Pulse and the flow from the Witch and forces the V out from Classic. And now he's left in a 1v1 against the Witch. He has to push his advantage here. Definitely does, but Classic does spawn directly next to his Witch, so it's okay. The Void goes out, manages to catch out Classic. Can he do this? He can't. He gets him down. He actually manages to take out the Ninja, and now it's just the Witch, and he takes the Witch down. Oh my god, that's the first 1v1.
This is the reason why I say this guy is the best tamer in our region. This guy just makes plays.
That play, that was insane. That Void to catch out Classic immediately into the grab on Peter, and then the double CCs came out and
gentlemen, I'm telling you, there's a sleepover party going on, and that was a first-hand invitation.
The first 1v2 of SOTF2, boys, by none other than Smallbean.
Not surprised either. He plays that. If we have any tamers in the stream right now trying to watch this and trying to up their game, watch it. Watch Smallbean play this fucking class.
Oh my god, I think, yes, Peter just got rolled by the double tamers there with the double resonance, I think that caught him up.
Yeah. Yeah, it just went in right away with a jump and got a grab on the Witch and to blow him up. And smart move, not only for the support of the abilities, but because of the amount of, oh my god. Just
getting left and right in their eyes right now, just hunting them down. Their pet smelt them and away they went. All they smelt was fear.
I couldn't even get my camera down the tunnel fast enough to see that deletion.
Do not blink, and you're gonna miss these rounds.
You're gonna miss it,
These
man.
people are blowing. There's a lot of AP on both teams, and it's fucking
been so
shiny.
fast. It's been so fast. It's actually horrific to watch how quickly they go.
Open up!
Okay, we have Classic going into stealth here. Both of them moving in on top of the Witch. They don't manage to get the resonance off this time. The Shadow Storm is used, but he does use the Serpent Extension there, which is unprotected and has the V out immediately. There goes the Volaptic Pulse. Smallbean using the tank through it. He gets a double TP off. There goes Classic. Nice Serpent Extension. Oh my god, he didn't get the V off. Smallbean
That was an amazing double stun with his E buff.
Just so fast.
Really strong E buff there, using it for
and
a
now
stun
it's like
and to
Chorus
get
by
the AP to
himself.
blow up.
1v2. Oh boy. There
Oh,
goes
he
the
gets the
resonance
catch.
stun on top of
Stun,
Classic. He
easy
gets
blown
it.
up.
He gets the grab. Oh my god.
Another 2v1!
Oh my god. He gets the V off at the last
does get the
second.
V,
But
he
is
does
this
get
the
the
next 2v1? Is this the next 2v1 that we're gonna see here? Peter has to one-shot like Chorus here. He can't let him get in close for the grab. He just holds his block up. He double TPs away. He tries to get.
do so.
The Void is down, but the Void doesn't catch him. He's cognizant of that. He doesn't go in there. He's holding his positioning down in the tunnel. He knows that he has the advantage here if there is any if he does catch him in an AoE in the tunnels.
There's the catch.
He goes with nice grab.
There's the catch.
And the second 1v2.
Easily the cheapest.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you are looking for some Girl Scout cookies, you know where to buy them.
The second 1v2 happens, and this time it's by Lycoris of Ayaya. One for June, one for Lycoris. Oh my god. It's 3-0 now for Team Ayaya. It's not been the teamwork this time, but it's been individual plays that have been shining through for Team Ayaya here. And they're really putting a number on Easy Peasy. Their confidence has to be shaken right now for Team Easy Peasy. For sure. Losing 2. Oh, nice Shadow Storm immediately forcing up, but Resonance does get the stun. He one-shots! He one-shots Classic there. The AP is too much, and oh my, that was almost another 1v2 by the way. I mean, if you want to count it as that. Because Smallbean literally stunned the Ninja with the Resonance, and he killed him off so quickly. And he grabbed the Witch and almost finished him off at the same time. This has been just insane.
Well, I think Irella was just eating the Girl Scout cookies that FakeUniform was mentioning earlier. Just chilling, you know, just watching the show.
Use code Kanon for 10% off your next order.
These plays by the team, it's not the teamwork this time. It's the individual plays, but the individual skill is showing right now.
Absolutely. The Ninja really needs to be careful casting these unprotected abilities against tamers as well. She's getting caught out a little bit too much there.
I think he doesn't realize how quickly Resonance stuns, which is why he's jumping in with the Shadow Storm, and then at the tail end of the Shadow Storm, he just doesn't have protection. And we have a crash from Small Bean here from June, so we're gonna have a little bit of a pause. But what do you guys think of the matches so far from Team Ayaya? Fake?
Oh, this is great. This is great. You know, this is.
Do you think it's great?
Oh my god, bro! I've got my wee body pillow I'm hugging right now. Oh, this is so good. Got a copy of Inuyasha in my hand.
Layvan, what are your thoughts? Man, to be honest, I'm not exaggerating when I'm saying this. Both these tamers that you see here are undoubtedly the two best tamers that we have in the C region. And they are quickly proving that their finish in SOTF1 was a fluke. You remember watching it, Layvan. You remember it last year,
Yeah,
don't
absolutely.
you?
Oh, for sure. Because I was excited to see them go, and they just popped right in the beginning. No, I mean, I can't say that I'm surprised. I knew that they were going to have a lot of damage. I knew that they were going to have a lot of in tandem PvP abilities and CCs, and they know their class. They actually not even are doing some things that I know some NA tamers do. So, I mean, they still have, I don't know if they're just saving it, but they still have unlocked potential within their team and their class as well that they haven't used yet.
Can you share with us what type of potentials those are?
They have a lot. If they don't feel like they need to use it, that's fine. But they have more iframes at their disposal to kind of bait the enemy. But I feel like they don't feel like they have to because of the amount of traps that they're dropping, and because of how unprotected Baby the Ninja is kind of going in on these tamers. Because like the Shadow Stomp on like a completely aware tamer is really dangerous, especially when the teammate's close by, and things of that nature as well. So they're just easily catching these people out in CCs, and they're able to blow the fuck up with high lane and also just the damage that tamer has by itself.
Mm-hmm. Shout out from Irella, by the way. Wab is a lolicon. He wants stream to see that. Who is Wab? And is he a lolicon? We may have to call the FBI.
We are communicating with him through his Purge is stupid now, he says. We're just communicating with this guy through... Could you call this a text? I guess you could call it a text, right?
Sign, I guess, the sign that he's putting up. Yeah. Cake, he says.
Hi, Cake with a heart. Well,
where's Cake?
While we have not seen any synchronized tamer swimming today, we have seen some awesome performances from these two tamers, both of them doing a 2v1 or successfully winning a 2v1 rather against a very strong Easy Peasy team. This team Easy Peasy, they are no pushover. I know the score is 4-0, but these guys are pretty good.
They are pretty good indeed.
Yeah, Easy Peasy has the AP to blow these tamers up. Like, if they catch these tamers, they will pop, but they're just not able to catch them at all.
I mean, we saw that already when they popped the tamers in the first and the second round. Unfortunately, just the 2v1 skill from both tamers was just too much.
Absolutely.
It was a pleasure to watch, really. It was really great. I think Smallbean is loaded up. Yeah, okay. We are ready up and we are ready to go. So we have match number 5 happening now between Team Ayaya and Team Easy Peasy. We'll see if Team Easy Peasy is able to pull one back here and prevent this from being a complete rout. I have faith in them. I think they'll do. I think they can do it. But it just depends so much on whether or not they can deal with the aggressiveness of Smallbean and Irella here.
It is completely possible, but these two are playing very well as individuals and very well as teammates.
There goes the Void managing to catch out Peter here, but Peter has the PA up, so he's okay for now. Unfortunately, he gets a little bit of a free jail card. He's getting chunked down on his Super, forced to V, and so is Classic actually on the other side. Very quick, very aggressive from the Tamers once again, forcing out the Vs very early into the round.
A smart play with the PA, trying to catch his Tamers out and land in high damage to try to blow them up while they're trying to CC you, even though you have PA, or do damage to you.
P-Lux caught in the back line, I don't think, yep, okay.
Oh my god, just respectively destroyed by their counterparts in 1v1s.
Yep, they managed to separate them there, managed to get the 1v1s off. I saw the block jump usage there by Classic, but Irela was very, very cognizant of the block jump. He just leapt away immediately. He knew he couldn't stay to take the CC. He couldn't stay to take the stiff from block jump into the grab. And good showing of skill there from Team Aya, definitely.
Yeah, absolutely. You can't even say that they're carried by you know, having two tamers on the same team. They're individually taking. They're not only 2v1ing, they're also individually killing their counterparts. So that was just good gameplay all around.
Very exciting to see these two tamers play.
Well, that takes us officially to the semifinals match. We are going to be watching Ravagers fight X.
Oh, this one's going to be interesting.
XRS. I think all the matches here, Yuki, are interesting from here on out. Any match could go any way. This is what we've been waiting for.
This one is extremely interesting because we know that both sides are very tanky. I think obviously XRS is more tanky, but we also know that both sides have high AP. So it depends on, you know, it could depend on a couple of CCs here. I don't know if Team Ravagers have higher AP than Team TechNet wannabes, but if they do, there's definitely a possibility of them taking out Team XXXRS here. And City, you have the team names wrong, by the way. It's the other way around. Anyways. I think with their AP, I'm pretty sure they have higher AP than Team TechNet wannabes. So as we saw in the previous matchups, they can definitely do something, and we'll see if Ravagers manage to pull it off here.
Here we go.
And I'm excited for this matchup.
Man, who wins this matchup, guys? Who wins it?
I mean, they had the utility of the Witch to help them against these double Mystics, so... But, I mean, Ninja's very unprotected, and it's going to be really hard to find an opening between two Mystics consistently casting abilities as a Ninja, so... It just depends.
We'll see a great AP here, for sure, because I do know that Team Ravagers has some very high AP on their side, as well as Team XXXRS, so we'll see some pretty big blows being traded here. Down goes the Meteor on top of Platu. Platu does not get CC though. Luff does get the grab on top of Lipowski, but Lipowski is pretty tanky. He has the V, he does V. Alien going in now, alone, Serpent Ascension. He gets vacuum, he gets out of the vacuum, he does get grabbed by Luff. He's probably, yeah, he's forced to V here. I'm not wrong. He has not used his V yet, actually, never mind.
No, he did not V, yeah.
He
popped an E-buff for a stun.
Oh, he got the Serpent Ascension on Piggy, but unfortunately he just wasn't able to follow up because Luff was very cognizant, he was ready for it. Is the heal gonna come out? The gold roll goes out. Alien is pretty low here, he gets caught by another CC. Nice Shadow Stomp into the Blaze Spin, into the Moonlight. Well done. And Platu is very low here. He goes down. He goes down. That's the first time I've ever seen him go down. He's pretty low as well. And here we go. It's a 2v1 now. Can Luff pull this off in a 2v1? Will we see the third 2v1? Oh my god, the
double knockdown, and that will do it!
Alien gets the V. Alien gets the V. It's okay.
You get the V.
We're down to a 1v1. This is an amazing fight.
Yeah, that was very, very, very questionable though from Alien there to use his murderous intent straight into the grab from
absolutely. Yeah, like I said, Ninja's unprotected going against a Mystic. You have to be careful.
He gets the Shadow Stomp. He gets the Moonlight. I don't know if he has AP to do this. Yes, watch out. Luff is no slouch in this on his Mystic as well. There goes the block jump. Oh, there goes the stun. Nice stun.
He doesn't have to worry about a second person coming in. So movement's going to be everything. Placement's going to be everything here.
Shadow Stomp catches him. There goes the Serpent Ascension. There go. Oh my god.
He didn't take the back. He needs to utilize these back attack damage and the crit damage to get from these special attacks in order to burst through her DP.
He doesn't have his E-buff right now. He gets grabbed and Luft is comboing him right now. He isn't able to get the second CC off. He gets counter grabbed the Suicide Fall. There goes the...
He shouldn't go for damage here. He should just go for CC.
He didn't go for the Serpent Ascension. He does go for Serpent Ascension now, but he does counter grab again. Is he gonna go down here? I think he's down. He is down.
The blush of the 1v2 Ascension was an interesting choice there.
Yeah.
Love wins the 1v2.
I don't.
I 1v2 of the tournament.
I have to say I don't agree with that Serpent Ascension there after that log. He had it. He had the jump with the log was the play, and just Serpent was not.
He should have went for the grab at least. I think the awakening
time
grab.
And time again, you're gonna hear me say, and I'm gonna highlight on what Layvan brought up again. But placement is everything, and when you have someone that has that kind of AP or DP with the AP that you have, you really need to take awareness to the situation and utilize placement in order to deal that kind of damage you need to in fights like those.
Lipowski forced a double TV. Plato is going after him very aggressively. There's the grab. He's on the ground. He might have the V here. Is he able to V? He's unable to V. He gets popped by a second CC, and now Elian's on the ground as well. Both the Mystics trying their best to do damage to Elian. Elian is very tanky though. Goes for the blade spin, and he's just down.
Are we looking at an evasion build here, Layvan? Are we looking at a Layvan build here?
I'm not so sure. I cannot tell. He's getting CC'd a lot, so it does want... I do kind of want to pull away from saying he's pulling the DR and resistance build because he's getting CC'd very easily. Like, he's not resisting any. But it's a little bit too... It's too many variables for me to tell completely. I think he has a lot of AP, and he wouldn't be able to run evasion if he had that much AP.
Right.
So I don't think he gets evasion.
I think what we're seeing here is both teams definitely have the potential to kill each other. That's for sure. But it seems like Team XXXR is just playing better here. Loft is on the ground. He manages to get out. Elian is right next to Pink Piggy. Pink Piggy is very low. Oh my god, both of them have to V. Both of them are forced to V again.
And they need to chase immediately. They need to move, pop a speed spell, and chase out where their Vs are going to be, so they can catch them while they're still low health.
They actually spawn on the opposite side of the arena. They're going in directly for here. He does TP out. Nice grab by Elian. He manages to get Pink Piggy down. And now here comes Luff. He's gonna have to win a 1v2 again, but Elian's just so tanky. He gets a pre-awakening grab. Is this Luff going down? Luff is gonna go down.
They lose their first round!
That's the first round I've seen Team XXXRS lose.
Ladies and gentlemen, what we just displayed was the possibility of a comeback. Let's find out what happens.
Are you
Next
not?
Time, in right now.
Next time in right now. Are you not entertained, guys? Are you not entertained?
Alright, let's see it. I want to see Team Ravagers do that again. That was very interesting to see there. Alright, we have the fourth round going out now. Team XXXRS playing a little bit more defensively. Don't want to get caught by meteors. Lipowski has the DP out. There goes the block jump on top of Elian. Elian not able to catch anything here. They're going directly for the witch. I think they realized the weak link there. Elian does not manage to get the Shadow Storm.
Had to be immediately.
Yeah, he got the nice malice on both of them for the stiff, but he just didn't get the Shadow Storm off on top of both of them, and now they managed to regroup quite nicely, so we see a reset now. But we do have to remember that Team XXXRS has 2 Vs on their side, while Team Ravagers has nothing. Elian now going on top of Pink Piggy, well done, he catches him out, but unfortunately just unable to do the damage. Lipowski was a little bit slow there on the follow-up. He manages to grab Lipowski, however. Lipowski is on the ground, they're choosing to focus, and he goes down so quickly. And now Elian is on the ground, and it looks like it's over. Okay, no, it's not. Sorry, I forgot Elian is really tanky.
He really needs to utilize the little protection he has. As you can see there with the double Mystics, he murderous intent into 2 Mystics that were looking at him, which is an unprotected ability. And then right after, he went for a Surplus Ascension, which is a completely stationary and unprotected ability as well. So you got to utilize way more protection against 2 targets like that.
A little bit of a misplay there. Maybe it was the tournament jitters going at him, but the slow top there, I think really hurt his chances there. Because if he could do some significant damage to them right there, it probably would have changed the tone of the match, because they would be forced to back up and be out. And then going in with the stealth here on top of Pink Piggy. Pink Piggy is not on the ground, unfortunately. Lipowski has to V out. I think he gets a Volatic out, he gets grabbed. He must be out now, I think. Pretty sure. Yep, he has to be both. Oh no, sorry. Elian has to be. Lipowski's still fine. I think he had a PA out or something. Sorry. And now Lipowski alone by himself. They're pushing down into the corner. I don't think this is a good idea, unfortunately. They're gonna get caught out very.
A little bit scary with these Mystics here.
It's very difficult to fight the Mystics in that corner over there with the vacuums. There goes the grab onto Lipowski. Lipowski's down on the ground. Shadow Storm goes out on Pink Piggy.
The double CC.
Unable to catch anything though. I can't get the second CC, unfortunately. Lipowski and both of them are still alive. Elian manages to get the catch on top of Plato. Plato gets gets the CC on top of Lipowski. Lipowski is very low, manages to double TP out, gets the heal off. Plato I think had to be there. He did. And Luft is now alone by himself, gets caught by the suicide fall.
They might get a kill here.
I don't think they have the AP to kill him. No, they don't. And now Plato is back again. Plato going in for Lipowski. Lipowski backing up. Luft gets grabbed by Elian actually. Elian going for the Serpent Session. Not a smart move, unfortunately. Both of them are up, and both of them actually ignore Elian and go straight in for Lipowski. It goes in for the Katana Shower. He blade spins. Malice.
Plato goes down.
Piggy goes down, but Lipowski is super as well. This is dangerous. He gets
no,
the
he might.
Palsky gets the grab. Nice murderous intent there into the Shadow Storm and the Serpent's Ascension on top of that. And now Luft is so low. He has to back up a little bit. He's treating the play very aggressively, however, on top of Elliot. And well, nice grab
that
there.
peel.
Players need breathing
Oh my
room.
god, damage!
He needs to come back.
He actually, that worked in his favor there, using his choosing to play aggressively against Alien. And I think this might be a gone case for the Palsky. I don't think he has AP to combo down Luft, unfortunately, with the disparity between Mystic and Witch.
No, she does
Luft
not
actually
have
manages
her
to do it.
debuff or ebuff either.
This is a tough call for him.
Very, very difficult.
He double TPs away, trying to take his distance, not getting caught. Lightning Rebound goes out. He gets the vacuum on top of the Pulse. Nice Volatic Pulse, but the Wolf Frenzy used there, trying to get a grab off. It looks like he missed the grab there. There goes the Yoke of Ordeal, and nice catch there by Laugh, and down goes the Palsky. So another 1v2 there, won by Laugh. Well played. I think he was very confident in his gear there against Alien. He realized that he doesn't really have to play that defensively. I was a little bit afraid there because I know Alien does have the damage, but Alien, he just didn't manage to capitalize on top of the low HP, and Luff manages to take him out with the grab. Well played grab there. Alright, so now it's 4-1 in favor of Team XXXRS to Ravagers. And looking a little bit weak now. They definitely can do this. There goes the Malice on top of Pink Piggy. Nice grab. And they're going for the Moonlight. Serpent's Ascension. Doesn't manage to catch Luft though. Luft is still free casting on top of Alien. Pink Piggy is a little bit low, but Alien still, Lepowski still has his PA. Alien managed to get the pre-awaken grab on top of Pink Piggy again. Nice Serpent's Ascension. He might force the V out here. He does not force the V out. Luft is, okay, no, he does. Okay, so both Vs forced from Team XXXRS here, and Team Ravagers still staying pretty okay. Full HP. Nice, the utility of the Witch coming in here, not up any form of damage very quickly. Nice catch on top of Pink Piggy there. Do they have the damage to take him out? Nice vacuum by Luff to keep N away from the Palsky. The Serpent's Ascension goes out, but unfortunately that was not the smart move. He gets CC'd immediately. Palsky has a double TP out. Nice person 10. He gets out. The Malice goes out. They're both going for the Palsky. They realize that the key to this battle is the Palsky. They cannot allow him to free cast, and they can choose to ignore Alien a bit here. The Volatic Pulse goes out. Alien's down on the ground. Luft is in front of the Palsky, getting the vacuum off. He looks for the grab. He gets the grab actually on top of the Palsky. He gets the tornado kick as well, but Luft is very low on the other side as well. The Palsky manages to get out Alien Vs. So both V actually, sorry. So a back and forth match here.
Very close match.
Very, very close from both sides.
That
now both
Mystic
Vs
just
are
healing.
forced. We see Team Ravagers down in the back line over there. Alien going forward, trying to get the CC on top of a Pink Piggy. It looks like he does not manage to get. He gets the nice Shadow Storm on top of Pink Piggy. Nice Serpent's Ascension, double CC going out, and the Blade Spin. Unfortunately, he's not able to finish either of them off. Now Alien is being focused by both competitors, and he might go down. He does go down. In a 1v2. Oh no, this is trouble.
Man.
I think this might be for Team Ravagers. The Palsky choosing the cut backwards.
Bill's magic DP, man.
Yeah, that was very close there. You saw how low Pink Piggy and Luff got in that fight. It was very,
absolutely.
very close.
Piggy was sitting at around 19%.
It was a very nice catch there from Alien. Unfortunately, just didn't have the AP to capitalize completely on top of that. Like, he managed to get the double CC, he managed to get the double Malice, the double Blade Spin, and the Serpent Ascension off. Unfortunately, it just wasn't enough to kill off these Mystics. And Alien is just playing for time, I think.
At this point, it's just almost impossible because he just
And
can't
he gets
full
the
combo.
He might be going down here. Nope, actually, wow. His DP is insane. Lightning Rebound goes out. Nice catch there, nice grab from Luft, and I think the Palsky's going down. Yep, the Palsky goes down.
Close matches around though. I mean, they definitely gave them a run for their money, and they got a win. And first team to get a complete win on the Ravagers.
I feel like that
sorry,
5-1 score. I feel like that 5-1 score is just a poor representation of what we just saw. Every match was just going back and forth.
It was so close at the end. Very, very close. There's like a lot of matches. Although there were 1 or 2 matches where I think Ravagers let their guard down a little bit and they let them get a little bit too aggressive on them. But the rest of the matches, they definitely gave them a run for their money for sure. They showed that they definitely have the ability to take them down here.
Okay, well we have it. Upper bracket XXXRS. They are officially in the finals. Who are they going to meet in the finals, though? That is the question. Are they going to meet Why So Serious, or are they going to be meeting Ayaya? Both teams looking really, excuse my French, fucking good. I would like to see what Team Chat actually thinks is going to be meeting XXXRS in the finals here. Give us your thoughts, Chat.
I'm pretty sure Chat's gonna say Ayaya. Chat loves Ayaya. Yeah, it's definitely Ayaya. Alright. Is it true Chara is gonna propose to Aegon after this? If they win, I think Chara will propose to Aegon. I'm pretty sure he will.
That's so cute.
It is. It's adorable. Let's all be supportive. Let's all be supportive.
It's 2019.
They're gonna cuddle with the same weed pillow?
Maybe. Maybe.
That's how you know it's official.
Alright, we have the match officially starting up. The second quarterfinals here between Team Ayaya and Team Why So Serious. I am very interested to see how this goes.
Absolutely. All that needs to happen is respecting the CC and respecting the damage, and Chara and Aegon can pull through. But we'll see what happens.
Here we go.
All of them very individually strong players. There goes the double tamer trap going out. Smallbean gets caught by the spear, so he has to be out immediately. Arella left to fend for himself now against Aegon and Chara. He goes in for... Okay, no, he doesn't catch Resonance. Sorry, I thought he did there. Chara goes in for Serpent Ascension, doesn't catch it. Nice Shadow Stomp, but unable to CC Smallbean there. Like, Chorus gets the grab on top of Aegon. Aegon is forced to V here. No, he's not. Sorry. He actually just got out. My bad. And now it's a 1v1 between Chara and Aegon. It's very confusing. There goes a block jump. Block jump not able to catch anybody. Lycoris gets the grab on top of Aegon. Aegon is forced to V this time. He does V this time. So now Chara's left him. Chara immediately going into stealth, keeping himself away. I think Aegon very scared of the tamer grabs. He realizes the moment he gets grabbed, it might just be over. Chara manages to catch nice Shadow Storm on top of Smallbean. Smallbean's forced to V, but he actually dies in his V. Never mind. So now it's a 1v2 between Lycoris, Chara, and Aegon. We'll see if Lycoris is able to pull off the same feat again in a 1v2 here against two of the probably the best players in the server. There goes a great thing. I think Lycoris was caught by that tail end. There goes the Void being avoided very nicely there by Chara. Lycoris choosing to hold his block here. He knows he's in the...
There's that extra protection I was talking about as well. He's definitely utilizing their iframes to try to burn their abilities as much as possible.
Got caught by the Solar Flare there, so immediately popping the V.
Guys, I've seen Arilla 2v1 this exact team before. Don't count him out.
And now he's going very aggressively for Aegon. Aegon gets caught by the grab. He's gonna go down. He goes down. Aegon goes down. Alright.
There's one.
Second time in a row, boys. And now it's a 1v1 between Chara and Ira. We'll see who. Oh, nice Shadow Storm.
He popped the
This might be it.
But he gets up!
He didn't use the serpents for the re-CC, unfortunately. And now it's still 1v1. He tries to use the Shadow Storm again. Is he gonna get the grab? The Resonance Resonance catches him in the stun and he has to V. Well played there from Irella, getting the Resonance stun off, and now Chara is forced to V. So now it's again a 1v1. This time no Vs. Chara going in, Shadow Stomps, not catching anything. The Void's put down. Chara doesn't fall for it. He's using transition stance pretty well. Shadow Stomp again, not catching anything. Resonance goes out. Block jump as well. Oh, he catches the grab on Chara.
Wow.
Nice.
Clutch iframe right there. Holy shit.
Oh my god, Lycoris.
This tamer knows what the fuck she's doing.
Let me just say this one thing. I have personally seen these two teams duke it out in the battle arena multiple times. It is always going back and forth. I've seen each person from each team successfully 1v2 the other team. This could go any way.
Irella pulling off the 1v2 there. What a play from her. Again, pulling through for a team. Well played. And now we have the second match starting up. Smallbean gets caught by the piercing spear actually. The Void Trap goes down. Neither team caught by the Void Traps. Neither of the players caught by the Void Trap, so it's okay. Block jump is forced. There goes the Shadow Storm, not catching anything. Block jump goes... Oh, sorry. Block jump goes out now actually. Gets caught by the grab from Lycoris and is forced to be immediately. Aegon has to back up as much as possible. Trying to use his movement. Unfortunately, he doesn't have a lot of protected movement. He has to run. He gets caught now. He might have the V out of this. No, Chara comes in for the intercept. He goes for the Shadow Storm but doesn't manage to get the CC unfortunately. And Aegon, now he's left alone by himself. This is a more favorable situation for Chara to be left alone instead of Aegon. Aegon just doesn't have the ability to run from these two tamers unfortunately. There goes the block jump on top of Smallbean. Nice catch, but Smallbean immediately Vs. Immediate V from Smallbean. Now Lycoris left alone by himself. Murderous Intent used. He goes for the shadow. Goes for the Serpent Session. Not able to catch. Lycoris is forced to V. Alright, so now we have all Vs pop from both teams. They're gonna go very aggressive here on Smallbean. Nice piercing spear. Does not manage to catch. Ground Smash goes out. Manages to catch out Smallbean. Smallbean goes down. So now it's just Lycoris alone again versus Chara and Aegon. Can he pull it off? Chara and Aegon have to be a little bit shaken by that 1v2. Just now he gets a nice CC on top of Chara. Chara gets a block jump out. Nice recognition there to get the iframe away from that. He realizes that he cannot go in on that. The CC timer was too short. He gets the void off. Chara not getting caught by the using his transition stance very well. Resonance goes out. Nice catch with the Shadow Storm, and Irela goes down. Not this time.
Ooh.
We have a fucking match, dude. We have a fucking match. The trading is insane.
Guys, it's so difficult to go through each play just because of how fast everything's going, but if you go back and watch the VODs, man, the amount of clutch iframes, the amount of clutch block jumps, the amount of clutch peeling that's going on, it's just insane. It's such a high level. It's insane. Like, the recognition from both sides is insane. This piercing spear goes out, not catching anything. Both of them going in for Aegon now. Aegon gets the Grave Digging on top of Lycoris. Lycoris is very slow now. He has to watch out a little bit. Chara going in for him, but he hides inside the trap. Well played by him. Good positioning to use the trap as it's kind of like a defensive mechanism there. He gets the grab on top of Aegon. Aegon has to be here. Aegon does be. Base spin goes out. Does not have a CC unfortunately. He gets the grab on top of Chara. Chara has to be. Oh my god, that was fast. Things happen so lightning fast with these tamers. It's scary.
The follow-up with their teammates is just absolutely relentless and very, very quick as well.
Nice Grave Digging on top of Smallbean. Smallbean is now slowed by the Grave Digging. Chara not caught by the Void Trap there. Both Void Traps going out defensively this time. Hoping to push them out of position there so they can't engage. Well played by them. Chara, they're both going for Aegon now. Aegon has to back up. Chara goes in with the Ghost Step, tries to catch out Smallbean in the back, unable to catch it. Block jump wasted there. Void goes out. Also not catching anything there. Lycoris going in aggressively by himself here. Gets caught by the Malice, it looks like. Never mind, he's fine.
His teammate instantly popped the Void for him.
Oh my god,
into the Void!
They are gonna pop Aegon. And there goes the Beheading. Beheading does not catch either of them. Both of them playing very well here. There goes the block jump. Block jump not catching anyone either. Double Void going up. Chara has to fight this 1v2. He gets grabbed. Oh my god, the reaction speed from Smallbean there.
Very uncharacteristic of Aegon to Solar Flare engage into that Void.
That was definitely a misplay by him, I think. But very well timed grab there by Smallbean. The moment Chara appeared out of his transition stance, he immediately grabbed him. Great reaction time. So now it's 2-1 Ayaya to Why So Serious. Things are heating up here. Irela and Smallbean choosing to go in a little bit aggressively. Chara's caught there by the stun. He has to V out. He does not V. He uses... Yeah, actually no, he does V, sorry. Now Aegon is left alone by him. He has to watch out. He does not have the ability to run from these tamers.
And they're going to force him to V immediately. Of course they're going to chase him down. Warrior's not going to be able to fare very well against two tamers. Yeah,
they understand this matchup. They know this has happened before. They know that they can force him to be here quite easily. There goes sort of like into the ground smash actually, but not able to catch anything. He gets one tick of Grave Digging off on top of Lycoris. Lycoris is a little bit slow now. Beheading not catching anybody. The Void both Voids not catching anybody. Nice grab there from Aegon on top of Lycoris. But fortunately, he's just not able to follow up. Chara's not able to follow up on top of him, and both of them go down. Oh my god, what a quick round.
Aegon was trying to wait for the end of Void to go in immediately and grab the tamer, but like a millisecond too soon because he still got hit by the very last second of Void and got it stiffened. And Chara tried to go in and help, but just immediately got punished as well.
Yep. It was just tiny mistiming there. If he managed to get the grab off, it would have been a lot better. He would have been able to focus him down with Chara, even with Lycoris in the back line over there.
It would have been perfect. I mean, these fights are coming down to just millisecond decisions.
Now it's 3-1 in favor of Team Ayaya. We'll see what they can do. Beheading being used there, unable to catch the stun from it. Both Voids going down. Now Chara is ground smash goes out from Aegon for the super armor. He manages to dash away. Chara gets the block jump off. Is he going to jump on anybody? He's not. He's going to get out. Aegon as well using the solar flare for mobility, getting out as well. Serpent Ascension deployed there, not catching anybody. Shadow Storm being deployed. Chara gets caught by the Void though. Uncharacteristic again by him getting caught by the Void. Aegon gets a nice solar flare grab onto Smallbean, but unfortunately Irela is ready to back out and he has to V as well. So two Vs forced from Team Why So Serious, but only one from Ayaya. Void going down now. Aegon playing Looks like he's baiting them a little bit, wanting them to come in for the grab here, waiting for Chara to back him up from the back. Nice murderous intent going out, Resonance going out on top of Chara. Chara is stunned here, Chara goes down, and Aegon is left alone here, and he gets grabbed, and he's going down. This is 4-1 to Team IAR right now. I did not expect this. Team
Chara and Aegon have to switch up their playstyle. They can't just kind of like... They've got to have an actual strategy. They've got to counterplay as best they can or come up with like an actual plan. Like what we saw in this last match was good. You saw they're standing in opposite directions. Aegon was trying to land spears. They're trying to go in after a CC and get a grab down immediately. I mean, they're definitely trying to think their way through, but they need to just have a solidified version of it.
I think it's just so difficult for them to play against this because the tables are so fast. They're just so fast. Very. It's so difficult to deal with, especially as a warrior. As a ninja, with your transition. Oh, nice Resonance catching Chara out. He has to. Oh, Aegon doesn't V. No. Aegon goes out immediately. Is this where they get knocked out? Chara has to win the 1v2 here. He gets Serpent Section off on top of Irela and does manage to force his V out.
There's any ninja that can win this 1v2, and this is the man. This is the man.
Chara has to do this here. Their tournament hopes are on the line here. The Void goes out. Void not catching anything. This is tough. This is very tough for Chara. Conserving his stamina a little bit. Murderous intent. Getting out. Not getting caught by Resonance. Using the block. Chara, not yet. Transition stance again. He's playing this very safely. He V's out. He knows he was grabbed there. He immediately V'd. This is so tough for Chara now. Both of these tamers are not going to let themselves get double CC.
Do they have Vs?
They have 1 V. I think on small beam. Irela already used his V and he gets caught by the
great void placement there.
There we go.
They did so well for how difficult this fight was for them.
Aegon and Chara eliminated in the semi-finals.
Again, just another match that was 5-1. That just the score does not represent what we just saw. That was just so back and forth.
I think, but I have to say that I think Team Aya had a clear advantage there because of just the sheer amount of pressure they were putting on Team Why So Serious. Like Team Why So Serious seemed like they were really forced to play very uncomfortable, unlike the usual style where they like to find pickoffs, they like to find 1v1s, split them up. They just couldn't do that. I don't know whether it was just Team Aya playing very synchronized or they just weren't confident in taking their 1v1s because they didn't force any 1v1s there. They tried to play together as a unit, and I think Aya just played better there.
As we approach our finals, we are actually going to begin the bronze match for 3rd place first. So we will see Chara and Aegon return to the scene. But we will have a guest joining us in Discord here in a sec. Give us 1 second, guys, as we just organize this. What's up, guys? We are here joined with XXXRS. Luft and Pink Piggy, excuse me, are in the house right now. Thank you for joining us first and foremost, guys. Thank you very much. Can you guys give us a little bit of insight on who you guys are? Maybe introduce yourselves a little bit to the world. You guys were really hyped at the beginning of the tournament, and you've clearly shown up. Can you guys tell us a little bit about yourselves and how the matches went?
Hey, hi, thanks for letting us join the Discord. I'm Luff, and that is Plato Tom Yum Nigi from the BDO Southeast Asia server with Play Mystics. And we just gear carried, man.
Oh man. So all right. So you guys have a lot of do have a lot of gear on you. I think a lot of people in chat would like to know exactly how much gear you guys have. You are not required to tell us, but I have to ask. Would you mind sharing your gear score with us?
To be honest, I don't even know what's my current gear score, but probably one day soon, might just stream my gear score.
Okay, okay.
So far it's been a secret, but definitely above 600.
Above 600, okay. Alright. That's fair, that's fair. So in this fight, we've seen you guys just steamroll over some people. But it looked like Ravagers, your last opponent, actually gave you guys a run for your money, even taking a round. Although you guys only gave up 1 round, a lot of those rounds were a lot closer than what the score represented. Can you kind of walk us through that?
Yeah, that was like the toughest match of the whole tournament. I think the main issue there was the Witch's slow debuff. As a Mystic, we need our speed, so that debuff really put us back quite a bit. And they were quite tanky as well. Pretty sure they're running some DP build, a little bit of DP. But thank God it turned out well.
Awesome. Well, it's really good to see you guys in the finals. You guys are going to be going up against the Double Tamer comp that has just been outstanding in the arena in terms of performance. What are your thoughts on the upcoming match?
All Double Tamers like 2v4.
Man Tamers.
Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty awesome. Looking forward to the finals against
Any words for the public, for the millions watching at home?
Thanks for tuning in the stream. Thanks for hosting this wonderful tournament. Hopefully there's a part 3 soon.
Can I say get more sponsors?
Yes, unfortunately we are a little bit short on the sponsorship department here. All the funds are coming straight from the 1HP wallet. Jift and I are putting in the money. Sorry it couldn't be more attractive for you guys. We'll do our best to try and support you guys.
Is Yuki ready to put $50,000 US?
Well, if you want to talk about a little deal under the table, I could cut you into that 50. All right, thanks guys. Really appreciate you guys taking your time to join us in the Discord.
No worries, thanks for having us.
Good luck to you guys.
Thank you. Thank you.
Well, there you have it, guys, as we are ready for our 3rd place matchup. Yuki, take us away, baby.
Alright, so we have our 3rd place matchup here. Team Ravagers versus Team Why So Serious. Team Why So Serious, heartbreaking loss in the semi-finals for them, unfortunately. Unable to take down Team IAR, but they're up against Team Ravagers now. Both of them very geared, both of them very, very, very tanky actually, as well as having the AP. So we'll see how well they manage to do here against Team Ravagers. We'll see probably a matchup of gear, and well, hopefully it won't be too badly in favor of Team Ravagers in terms of gear, because I do know that Team Why So Serious doesn't have very, very high AP, so they might have a bit of trouble chunking through these players on Team Ravager's side. I
think this is going to be entertaining to watch here, because this is kind of a battle of what we kind of wanted to see here. We know that Why So Serious does have the gear, but they're not crazy, insanely geared. Versus Ravagers, they do have the gear to compete with a team like XXRS, so let's see.
Nice grab there on top of Lipowski actually, and right from the start, Chara going in for the Serpent Session, managing to catch him out, surprising amount of damage going out on top of them. But they do not force any Vs currently, and they managed to get the 2nd grab on top of Alien. Chara getting the Malice off, Aegon going in for the Grave Digging on top of Lipowski, and they both are, I think Lipowski managed to double TP away and get the heal up. So now Alien is on the ground. Yep. Oh, were they? Okay, sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the Vs, my bad. So now we have a situation where both Vs are popped. Nice grab on top of Alien, nice Serpent Ascension, but Aegon is down on the ground thanks to the Meteor, I think. He misses the grab on top of Lipowski. Alien goes in for the Blade Spin on top of Aegon. Aegon manages to back out. And they're kind of doing a little bit of a reset here. Aegon manages to get the Grave Digging on top of Alien. Alien is very slow right now. And they swap targets immediately, now going after Lipowski. But Lipowski manages to kill for his teammate there. Alien managing to keep him safe just as he's going out on the ground. Nice Shadow Storm by Chara, taking down Alien there. Well played by him. And now they back Lipowski into the corner. Chara trying to go in for that double jump grab there. I see you, Chara.
Performance there.
I see you, Chara, trying to go in for the double jump grab, but missing it doesn't matter in the end.
Well, for those of you who've been watching, you can tell. I mean, with one ninja, you just got to pay attention to protection as a ninja, and one ninja is definitely well aware of how to stay protected, and the other ninja is getting caught out a lot with these CCs. I feel like he's really got to pay more attention and like be very, very careful where he positions himself, because he's He's causing the Witch to try to back him up.
Nice grab there by Alien, actually getting a double CC off.
great.
I think he forces the V out from Chara. Well played by him there.
Very
going
strong
straight into
three-wing
stealth.
grab.
Yeah, they did not actually pay attention to that. Chara now, oh no, he didn't V. Oh, he did, sorry, he did. He just comes out of V now, and they both back out. Chara realizing that he can't really tank through this AP right now. Okay, he gets the Shadow Storm on top of Alien. He gets the Serpent's Ascension, he gets a Blade Spin off, but Aegon is forced to V now. He can't tank the super armor from Lipowski. And nice Shadow Storm on top of Alien and Lipowski again by Chara. Nice double CC, keeping them both locked up right now, allowing Aegon to get better position, get some heals up. Here we go. Aegon going for the solar flare grab, not able to get it, gets the ground smash up on top of Lipowski. Lipowski TP's out. Alien tries to get the grab on top of Aegon, not able to get it. Aegon gets behind him and he gets the grab off, and the Serpent's Ascension and the Grave Digging. Now Alien is very slow. And
yeah, they did not have to worry about him hardly at all anymore.
And he gets a second Awaken grab on top of him. Nice Serpent's Ascension. Again, Alien forced to V here. Lipowski left alone, and he's forced to V as well. Very dominant display by Team Why So Serious here. We have to remember that they also were forced to pop their Vs,
landed the spear.
Ooh, nice spear! And the Shadow Stomp follow-up. Nice. The predictions there were amazing.
Just so good at sustaining pressure.
The pressure was pretty intense there. What I was saying before about the DP, I guess they're just gonna catch them relentlessly in combo after combo after combo. That's their way of dealing with it. A very heads-on approach to the DP.
Yeah, very much so. I mean, they have the skill to do so, and they really need to play more defensively. If you have a DP build or you're more DP heavy, then play into it and play more defensively. They're trying too hard to get
nice grab there by Chara. Nice grab with the Suicide Fall. Unfortunately, not able to finish Lipowski off. Lipowski manages to get the V out. Now Chara is grabbed out by Alien. He might go down here. He does not go down actually. He gets the block jump on top of Alien. He gets the Serpent's Ascension as well. Get the Grave Digging off. Ground Smash goes out. Alien might go down. Alien does not go down. He manages to get out there with the V, I think. And Lipowski now throwing down the Lightning Rabam. Not able to
spotting Aelon's E-buff and V.
Oh no, Chara gets blown
up.
He tried to use the beheading there, unfortunately, it just wasn't good enough. Nice turnaround there by Aegon. You saw him grab Lipowski and immediately turn around, try and go for a ground smash, but I think he was slowed there by Lipowski's debuff. So he wasn't able to get the ground smash to counter CC Alien, who was coming in there for the grab, I think. So well played by Ravagers there, taking their first round. Chara, I think, misplaying there a little bit, trying to use his beheading, but he got caught immediately out of it with Volatic, so it's very unfortunate for him, getting blown up almost immediately. I think we see how quickly he can blow up here. He has to play so careful.
Yes, exactly. The Witch is very skilled. The Witch knows what she's doing, and she's well aware of the situation. So.
Oh, nice Volatic catching Chara. Chara's forced to V, and Aegon is forced to V as well. I think Chara, once again, he's using that beheading, but I think he's being a little bit too careless with the beheading. It's an unprotected ability, very dangerous. Nice catch there on top of Alien. He does manage to get he doesn't get the grab, he misses the grab on top of Lipowski. And that's gonna be the straw that breaks the camel's back here, because he just can't deal with that AP from Lipowski. And he gets chunked down by Lipowski with Aegon gets chunked down with the Lightning Rabam.
The confidence is definitely shining through a little bit. They are forgetting this Witch actually has a lot of PvP sense and a lot of AP to back it up. So you can't just leave her there while you try to do damage Elion, because you will get punished. Yep,
that's for sure. I think he's just blowing up so quickly. He has to play a little bit more safely. Chat is telling me that it's Volatic and not... Oh, okay, sorry. Yeah, it is Volatic. I keep calling it Volatic. That's my bad. Spear going in, Meteor coming out from the front. Chara using his super armor there with Katana Shower to get out, and they both forced to be very early. Okay, we might be seeing
that was a fantastic force as well, and this leaves them in a really tremendously strong position, both having Vs available. I'm not sure if there's a protective move available, but this frontline approach is doing really well, drawing them out closer to them, and looks like we get a Blade Shower off.
Oh, nice grab there by Chara on top of Alien. And he manages to get the Serpents off, he manages to get the Shadow Stomp, the Katana Shower being used defensively here. Aegon still chunking away at Lipowski in the backline, forcing both Vs out. Well played.
Now, if they catch them immediately, they should still have Gravedigger on them. Go ahead, Fake, sorry.
No, that's all I had to say. An interesting fight we have here, like a great fight we have here. Both tied up, both V's
Oh,
forced.
nice Shadow Stomp by Chara there. Catching up both opponents. Alien going in for the block jump, but Chara very, very aware of that and getting out with his protective movement without getting caught by the block jump stiff. Very quick round. Well played.
Score-wise, this seems to be the closest matchup we've had all day. 3-2. Have we had any games go to 4-4 today? I don't think so.
One was close. I believe we had a 3, maybe a 3-3, and then the other team won twice. I can't quite remember.
Alright, so we have the 6th match going on right now? Yeah, the 6th match. Missing the grab on top of Lipowski there. Chara fighting in the backline with Alien. Malice goes out. Katana Shao goes out. Oh my god, the damage there from one fireball from Lipowski on top of Chara in his super armor. Nice Shadow Storm on top of Alien. But he manages to get out. The PA is up, so they don't do any damage right now. Alien going in for the block jump, not able to catch anything. Lightning Rabam goes out. Chara managing to catch a nice murderous intent on top of Lipowski in the backline. Gets a blade spin off, Shadow Stomp. He dodges the Shadow Stomp from Lipowski. Aegon following up some damage on top of Lipowski at the same time. Alien now in the middle of everything gets the awaken grab on top of Aegon. But Chara manages to chunk down Lipowski in the backline there. He was unable to protect his teammate. Nice pre-awaken grab though on top of Chara, on top of Lipowski, and he goes down very fast. So you see like a little bit of I think a little bit of bad decision making there to not help out his teammate instead of taking the 1v1 against Aegon, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. Have you seen any bombs or heals coming from the switch at all? It's the only thing with Ellie1's DP. She does have a good opportunity to at least heal him up and reset all of the work that Chara and Aegon put into trying to combo him down. Especially if he's like has a Gravedigger on him or something.
Yeah, I think maybe he's neglecting to use his heal a little bit here for sure. Like using the lighthouse, the Sage Memory Lighthouse, or the Sage heal. Or rather, I think he has the Lightning Rabam, so he probably doesn't have the Sage heal. And nice catch there from Chara on top of Lipowski, but very nice counter catch there from Alien on top of Aegon. So they forced both Vs out from both teams, 1v apiece. And now Alien goes in for the Shadow Storm, not able to catch anything. There goes the ground smash. There goes the PA. I think I saw it cast. And Chara is being chunked down very low. Yep, and they have to run. Yeah, they have to run. Chara forced the V. Aegon has to get out himself. He's up against a ninja though. He's managing to run away pretty quickly. The Witch can't really catch up with him. Malice goes out from Chara, not able to catch out Lipowski. He goes in for the block jump. He does not get the grab. Nice Shadow Stop from Alien. And he leaves in a 1v1.
Great catch right there.
And another follow-up. Another follow-up suicide fall on top of Aegon. Well played. This is 4-3 now. This may be the longest match we've seen.
Wow.
That's actually pretty. That was actually pretty well played. Alien definitely putting his weight there, winning the 1v1 against Chara on the sidelines, and then immediately peeling off to help his teammate with the suicide fall.
Here we go, guys.
That'll
Round
be some of the closest matches we've seen.
Yes, it is. Quick grab.
Okay, Aegon trying to go in for Lipowski immediately. Nice knockup for the follow-up CC. Alien coming in to peel now for his teammate. He gets a block jump off. He does not manage to CC Aegon, unfortunately. Aegon still standing up strong. Nice murderous intent there from Chara, forcing the V out from Lipowski. Immediate V from him, and now Alien's left by himself here. He uses Shadow Storm, not able to catch anything. He goes in for the blade spin. He's got Chara down on the ground. Chara's forced to V here, and Aegon might be going down. Aegon V's. Oh my god.
Barely got the V off.
I think he was
close. 8% health.
Yeah. He probably misjudged himself there. Thought he had the time to get away.
I'm surprised that the ninja from Ravagers just didn't eat the Gravedig debuff. It looked like he got hit from it, but it just didn't look like it registered.
Lipowski getting
is a really good iframe.
Oh, nice murderous intent there from Alien. And now the ground smash coming in. The Witch is still free casting though, so they have to be very careful of that. Chara's very low. He can't afford this. He can't afford to go down. He does not have any more Vs left. Or rather, he used his 1V already, so he just doesn't have V anymore. Aegon going in now. Nice. Beheading going out. Oh, nice catch there with the Shadow Storm on top of Alien. And he uses the block jump. He gets the grab on top of Lipowski. Nice. Well played, but he does get blown up by Alien, who is coming back around to, who got up quickly enough. Unfortunately, I don't think Aegon was able to keep him occupied, and he managed to get it right in front of Chara and with the block jump and managed to get the CC off, unfortunately.
I thought that was going to be like a 200 IQ play there. After getting the CC on the Ninja, he actually block jumps towards the Witch, but then gets CC'd.
I think it was the right play. It was the right play.
This one decides it.
Yeah, he couldn't allow the Witch to free cast there, unfortunately. But Aegon just...
Match 9. Round 9, rather.
This is a close one.
You could not ride a closer match. This one decides all of it right here.
There goes the speed spell. They're holding themselves back. They know that Elian is currently in stealth. Oh, Aegon gets caught out by the meteor. Uncharacteristic of him, but he does not get punished. They do not notice.
No punishment on that CC.
Aegon goes in aggressively, tries to get off the... he does get the ground smash, actually.
Double teaming the...
They were trying to... Aegon got the ground smash on top of the Ninja and he immediately turned back for Lipowski. Unfortunately, they just weren't able to catch out. Nice murders intent there from Char. Forces the kill immediately. That damage was insane and forces his second V as well.
Do you think that was the right play for Aegon to swap targets to the Witch there?
I think the goal is to find the 1v2s right now because they realize they don't have the AP to one combo anybody on their side.
Yeah,
so
right
they're
now
trying to find
they're just trying to search for the broken link here.
Oh, nice Shadow Storm. Aegon does still have his V up, if I remember correctly, so he still has a safety net. He does get caught by the lightning rebound though. Chara might be going down here. He doesn't have a V. The fireball explosion does not go through. He gets the grab off on top of Lipowski. Well played, and he has to back out now. Very, very well played there.
Oh, players still alive.
This is
getting shot by the spear. Alien one's gonna get punished.
Alien is dead.
Oh, the spear
goes down. Oh, wow!
That was so close.
Holy shit!
The Velatic destroyed Aegon there, but Chara coming in from the back managed to get the CC off the Serpent's Ascension right as Velatic ended, and he ended him.
Wow.
You need to always stay aware and protected. That spear was telegraphed. You knew it was coming. You could have easily frontal guarded there, but it just caught him in the stiff end. Great spear by Aegon.
I don't think the fight could have been any closer. I mean, we were talking about even the 1v1, I think came down to like fucking less than 10% HP on both parties. Both trading each other down. Holy shit.
When it comes to neck and neck, that has been the finest display of a fight we have seen when it comes to that.
That was our closest match to date in SOTF2 today. And I think it was a great showing from both sides. It was very back and forth, for
absolutely,
sure.
Absolutely.
We saw some great plays coming out from both sides. And definitely very, very exciting for a third place match. And now we have our finals, which is probably promising to be even more exciting, actually. Double Tamer versus Double Mystic. It's actually the mirror classes against mirror classes.
And we actually have the guys in Discord right now, so we are going to have a quick chat before we start our epic finals. I know you guys have been waiting for this for 2 long days. I'm fucking excited. I think the whole world's excited. Pretty sure this is going to be on ESPN tomorrow, top 10. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm going to bring these guys in right now. Irella and Smallbean are going to be joining us here in Discord. Here they are, Irella, Team Ayaya, Irella and Smallbean. How are you guys today? Thanks for joining us.
We're okay. Lycoris doesn't want to talk, and he passed me the answer.
Okay, no worries. You will be the voice of the team. How's everything been going so far? I mean, this has been a pretty crazy tournament. You guys obviously have a lot to redeem, you know what I mean? Because you guys participated in the first tournament. You guys were a very much hyped team. You got knocked out surprisingly in a huge upset loss in the first round, and then you guys have just been on cruise control, just showing pure dominance ever since in SOTF2. Can you kind of walk us through your thoughts on that?
I'm just gonna say what Lycoris wanna say and what we want to say. Yeah, it was very sad when we fought on the SOTF1 because obviously, with Lycoris doesn't have enough DP that time. That's why feels bad, man.
What was his DP during that time, if you don't mind me asking, in SOTF1?
In SOTF1, he was just wearing full Grunil and the Tet bag, from what I remember.
Chronal. What?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah. And yeah, after that, we just decided if there's gonna be an SOTF2, we'll join again as, you know, a tamer duo and just play our own game, like, you know.
Absolutely. Well, now the whole world does know. I mean, I didn't even know that that was what his DP was. To be honest, when I was casting it, Yuki Layvan and I were actually talking about, could he be in his fucking gathering clothes right now? Like, maybe he forgot to swap out equipments because he's just melting.
Yeah, it's basically a full Grunil and a Begs.
Okay, well, you guys have definitely proved your case in this tournament. You guys are going up against the team that every single person in the world right now thinks will win. Although they did show a little bit of weakness and vulnerability in that last fight. I don't know if you guys were watching, but you guys are going up against XXXRS. I'm going to start abbreviating that by just saying XRS. But you guys are going up against the Double Mystic team who have a lot of gear. What are your thoughts on that matchup?
I basically experience what their gear is because I'm always getting killed by them in history, Kappa. So yeah, we'll just do our thing and hope for the best.
Where are you guys right now as a team? Are you guys really confident? Do you guys think you're going to pull this through? Do you think you're going to get face rolled? What is it?
I mean, we'll try to bring this match to a 5-5 and, you know, like close match. But I don't know. To be honest, I don't know, man. That's why we'll just do our best. Yeah.
Awesome, awesome. Humble words. No pressure or anything. 50,000 USD on the line if you guys pull through. I will definitely hook you guys up with your cut if you can make that upset happen. Thank you guys for joining us, and good luck to you guys.
Thank you.
All right, well, there you guys have it. Finals are approaching. Before we start the finals, we're just going to have a little bit of a chit-chat here. You know, every TV show essentially does it. So I'm going to make you guys kind of sit and listen to us talk for a sec. Let me just go ahead and give a big thank you to the staff, guys. I have not been able to plug them in today. Let me just say, first and foremost, Marshy, Gypt, and City. These guys are the SOTF staff, the heart and soul of this team. They are doing all the they are doing all the dirty work behind the scenes, guys. Marshy, the owner of the Duelist Discord, !Duelist, if you want to be a part of that community. It is a C community that ranks the players based off of their skill level, and it is pretty damn accurate considering both the Tamers are actually considered masters. Big thank you and shout out to Marshy for being a part of this. Obviously, City, a lot of you guys from the C community knows City. Everybody loves her. Everybody loves her.
She's nobody.
Wow. Nobody loves her?
Get out of here!
Nobody loves her? Is that what I heard?
Oh, man, she is just the workhorse. I know the competitors and participants of this event know how much work she's putting in. Huge thank you to you, City. Furei Mu, family name Furei Mu. She's always in Discord. Hit her up, guys, if you have any questions. Big thank you to her.
Slide into her DMs.
No.
Exactly. She is single, boys. She's single. But she's got eyes for the Layvan. I just said it. It's out now. It's out. And then last but not least, I want to thank my homeboy Gypt. He is also one of the sponsors of this tournament. Big thank you for him and his donation to SOTF1, also part of the staff, helping the management. This event would not be the same, although without FakeUniform and Layvan. Huge thank you to you guys for being a part of this. I know you guys are both busy content creators. I love your channels. I cannot say it enough. !Fakeuni, !Layvan. To check out their Twitch links. Guys, can we get some shout outs? Just spam the Twitch chat right now with their links, guys. Let's hit them up with some follows, donations, subs. I've donated to their channels. I'm subbed to their, well, actually my sub expired. I will renew my sub to their channels. I will renew today on stream. You guys have my word. Huge shout out to you guys, man. You guys are the fucking best. We would not have this type of we would not have this type of publicity and this type of success if it weren't for you guys. Huge thank you to you guys for being part of this.
Yeah, and shout yourself out, Kanon. So Kanon, with his staff, organized all of this on his own. He's just some random dude who plays on SEA who really wants to see PvP and have a tournament because BDO doesn't do this themselves. So amazing initiative, putting all this artwork together and everything, and a lot of organization, because this is very smooth. I mean, this is smoother than official tournaments. It really is. So hands out to Kanon. Give this stream a follow as well, because he does have some really good streams, and he has a good SEA community.
No self-advertising!
Jesus.
Oh, man. Hey, I appreciate it. I really do appreciate it. And the last plug that I want to give is Yuki's team here. First of all, exclamation Yuki in chat, guys. Give a shout out to Yuki. In my opinion, he's the best C streamer that's out there for BDO. Awesome guy, very knowledgeable. He plays a ranger. He's got a lot of AP. He's been around for a while. All he does is grind and run around on his dream horse, that fucker. And you know what? He's just a really, really good guy. And obviously he's the guy that's been really just carrying the load here with great shot calling. And is gonna donate $50,000 to me as soon as I.
Hold up. I'm not too sure about the last one. Actually, I'm not sure about all of them, but the last one especially.
Yeah, let's get an F in chat for Yuki as well. F Yuki.
Please no.
F!
Please no.
Yuki, huge shout out to you. Thank you very much. And your guild members, man. Midas and JPub, guys. If you look at the link, the last link on the bottom of the HUD there's an Instagram link. Please hit him up with a follow. Him and JPub, these are the guys that have done all the artwork and graphics that you see on screen. Didn't ask for a single dollar. And it's unbelievable the amount of work that they put into this for absolutely nothing, just for this community, just so that we can make this hype, just so that we can make this look smooth. And, you know, a lot of you guys out there are media creators and in the multimedia business, and a lot of graphic designers out there, and you guys know how much effort and time it takes into doing stuff that you're normally reluctant to do, and you just do it because you get paid, right? You know, so not to say that that's what they did, but, you know, huge shout out to them. Please hit them up with a follow. I love their media, and this event would not be the same if it wasn't for them. Huge thank you.
All right, without further ado,
I think it's time, guys. I think it's time. So right before we start this, one last prediction, guys. We got Ayaya going up against the Juggernauts. Who's going to take it, boys? Can we start with you, Fake?
I don't even want to be putting in predictions because all I just want to do is just say, "Are you ready to rumble?"
We need one more of those when the round starts, Fake. We need one more. Seriously, how could you not sub to this guy's channel? Jesus. Layvan, what are your thoughts?
I think IA's got it. I think they have a lot of AP and they have a lot of protection that the Mystics aren't really aware of.
Okay.
In terms of PvP sense.
Yuki?
Well, this is the team that I think is the scariest of all the teams so far to face XXXRS. So they have the best shot of making me lose 50. Well, not lose, but making me donate $50 to charity. So
love it.
I'm rooting for them in my heart. I'm rooting for them, but my wallet is saying no, please.
Love it. All right, guys.
No, please.
Well, we are going to begin now. Before we do, I just want to say one last thing. If you are a viewer, stick around. Okay, stick around. What we are going to do is we are going to have a giveaway. Okay, I'm going to be doing a small little giveaway. Going to be giving out a value pack to one lucky winner out here. If you are not in the C region, that is okay. I will PayPal you the equivalent in US dollar, the equivalent in for C, however much it costs in C. You know what? Fuck that. We're gonna turn that into an 800 pearl costume. And again, if you're from NA, if you're from Europe,
800 pearls, damn.
The pearl cost is different. So if you're from NA, the 800 title, it doesn't really mean anything because I know for a fact that the value of pearls and the pearl cost is different for each region, but it's going to be equivalent to a costume. So stick around, even if you're on from a different server or a different region, you still have a chance to win. And guess what? We are going to be throwing the host today to Layvan, and we're going to be doing that giveaway off of Layvan's stream. Layvan is going to pick the winner, so you definitely want to join the stream. Join the host after this stream, and he's going to choose the winner for you guys on his stream, and he will let me know who wins, and I will do the deed. So without further ado, let's get started.
Finally, let's go. I've been waiting for this.
God, about time. How many ads are you going to run?
8 more. Next plug I'd like to... I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
20 seconds.
This moment is brought to you by... Could be your name here.
It could be your name here, lol.
Alright, so we have Team XXXRS going up against Team Ayaya. I think Ayaya right now firmly established as fan favorites. Team XXXRS, obviously, I think the favored team to win here with the amazing gear score. And, well, not to say anything about this,
gentlemen, are you ready to rumble?
There goes the vacuum on top of Team Ayaya. They caught them with the void traps. The void traps do quite a lot of damage to Luff. Then Luff has to back out a little bit. He manages to chunk down Small Bean actually. So Lycoris is once again left down in a 1v2 situation. I don't know if he can pull this off here. He doesn't have the AP anymore to one combo either of them. He has to get out. He gets caught by the vacuum. He gets the grab on top of Plateau. Is he going to be able to combo them now? He's not able to catch second CC off on top of either of them. They both back out now. They are respecting the AP a little bit. He gets the grab on top of Lycoris. Lycoris is forced to be. Nice usage of vacuums there. Especially in the first engagement, the vacuums really caught the Tamers off guard. Tamers unable to iframe out the vacuums, so very difficult for them. There goes the void trap. Nice catch there on top of Luff. Pig P coming in to support though, so he's unable to get the second grab. Nice grab on top of Luff now, but he gets chunked down by Pig P. I'm so sorry.
Go on.
So yeah, we saw that. They managed to chunk them down pretty heavily, but unfortunately they just weren't able to trade. They just can't trade. Even with frontal guards, they aren't able to trade.
Yeah, it's a lot of AP. It's a lot of AP coming from the Mystics, and the Tamers can't really sit around as much. And the Mystics can still be really aggressive with their damage because they have that extra DP as well. Not only do they have a lot of AP, but they have DP.
I think the only way this works is that they CC both of them at the same time. Because if not, the other one's going to be free casting and the damage is just going to be too much. But they do get the double CC now, well played by them. They chunk them down to about half HP. That's a lot of damage coming out. Will they be able to get the second CC up? They're waiting on the CC time as the Void goes down. The Void catches up. Luff.
Amazing Void.
Nice second Void coming out from Ivella actually. The Resonance Sun, they force the V out from Pink Piggy. Luff is left alone by himself. He gets grabbed now and he's forced to V as well. Well played by the
Now that is what I call a rotation of skills in order to land the CCs consistently. Good job on the Tamer.
Pretty amazing. They're going to play very aggressively now.
Going gets the catch!
Oh, he gets the catch on top of Pink Plicky. He's down, and they get the grab on top of Luff. Oh my god, is this?
We've got a ball game, boys. We've got a ball game.
It's not just gear score, boys. They are able to pull this off with their AP. Well done.
The thing about Tamers is that they have iframes, so there's a lot of damage they're able to mitigate if they time these iframes correctly.
That's for sure, and they're doing a really good job. I think they're realizing that they can still play oh, there's a crash. They can still choose to play aggressively against these Mystics. It's just that they have to watch themselves ever so carefully. If they get caught by one CC, they have to V immediately. If they get caught by a second CC, they're probably dead. So it's just a game of not getting caught now.
As Yuki is sweating bullets here, we do have a crash right now, guys. Slight delay. Scores 1-1.
1-1 indeed. Very, very, very well played there from Team Ayaya, showing us that it is actually possible to take them down. They have to just play, well, perfectly almost. And we have Lycoris spinning his lasso around. Who is he trying to tame here? Is there anyone to tame?
I love the outfits of these people, to be honest.
Really?
Again, the true end game of BDO is fashion BDO.
That's true. That's true.
True end game right here.
Yeah. Fashion's everything. I think that's the New Year hanbok that Lycoris is wearing right now. if I'm not wrong. Or is it the Chinese New Year one? I can't remember. I think it's the New Year's one.
Who would have thought this beautiful little lolly right here would just be so powerful?
Oh my god. Kanon.
Kanon, I don't want to call the FBI on you. I don't want to call the FBI.
It's legal in China. I'm just kidding. That's terrible. I don't condone that behavior.
I don't want to call the FBI on you, Kanon. Not on stream. If you guys hear gunshots and a door breaking down later, it's not because I've called the FBI. Don't worry, it's someone on stream. Someone on stream did it.
Alright, seems like all teams are ready.
Alright, yeah.
Guys, I do want to mention the finals is 1st to 6. So now that it is reset, we have reset the max wins to 1st to 5, obviously, since it's 1 apiece.
Alright, so 1-1, 1st to 5. Now it's a 1st to 5 because obviously there was the 1-1 just now. So this ties it up pretty nicely for us. And we'll be able to see the 3rd round here play out between Team Ayaya and Team XXXRS. Both tamers going in now. Will they do a synchronized play inwards? Luft and PigPiggy choosing to stay a little bit backwards. Immediate V. Oh my god, the damage.
Wow, couldn't even be there.
That was so fast. I rather recognized the situation very quickly, chose to V out almost immediately, but Smallbean just a tad slow on that and immediately gets blown up. Nice void placement, but unfortunately he does get grabbed. He is able to get... No, sorry, he didn't get grabbed. He managed to get out. Vacuum goes out from Lycoris. He's choosing to keep his distance here. He has to fight this 1v2. I don't know if he can do it against these two. His 1v2s have been very impressive, but against these two, it might be tough. Oh, nice void there on top of Laugh. But he got it. Oh. The peel, he can't really do enough damage. He does about 1/4 of his HP. Yeah, he can't trade. He just can't. He gets the resonance, but he doesn't get the stun.
Tamer's protection. So, if you recall the last fights that we saw previously, these Mystics were able to chase down.
Oh, nice void, double void. And he manages to catch out PigPiggy here. Nice positioning here. He's actually managing to chunk him down pretty heavily. Now choosing the iframe away. He used the building there to his advantage, getting the nice 1v1. Nice stiff.
Got it done. Oh, he's really focusing Piggy because he's slightly
he got just one catch.
Oh, he got them both to half HP, so very nicely played there by him. But
almost.
Couldn't do it. Couldn't do it. That was a very nice play by him there. I don't know if you guys saw it by this little gazebo thing here, but he basically stood on the backside there near to that fence and basically he locked, I think it was Luft on the other side, and Luft wasn't able to come over and help his teammate who was on the stair.
Great zoning. Something
great play by him to use the...
Very good at.
Yeah, he was able to use the... I guess the advantage of the terrain for him, and he gets grabbed immediately. No, sorry, he gets stunned immediately, but he does manage to get out just barely. Smallbean still iframing in the middle there. PigPiggy is on the ground, but they aren't able to capitalize because they're both just so low. Choosing to play very aggressively here. They're both on either side of Lycoris now. Lycoris is left alone on an island by himself, actually. I don't know where Smallbean went. Smallbean, I think he beat out or something. Oh my god, he's caught in the back by the stun and immediately goes down to the back attack from Luft. And now it's again a 1v2 from Irella. Tricky situation here. He managed to take them down to half the other time, but I don't think we'll see a repeat of that this time. It's just too difficult. There we go. So now the score is 3-1 in favor of Team XXXRS.
We're really just banking on it if the Mystics are really able to stick to their super armor rotation and like wait out the voids that are being placed. With the round that the Tamers took, they rotated their CC to continuously catch the Mystics and do enough damage over time to get them. It can still be done consistently, but it's very, very difficult.
I think it's true that we really have to wait for the double CCs for sure, because
absolutely
one Mystic free casting is just so much damage. It's difficult. Oh, the stun goes on. Like course he immediately Vs. He recognizes that, and Smallbean as well taking too much chip. He has to V as well. Oh my god, that was close. Almost dead there. Lycoris coming in now on top of Luft. Does not manage to get a CC off on top of either of them. He needs to play a little bit more safely. He puts down the void. The void does catch Luft. They manage to catch Luft on the ground, but they don't have the damage just yet. They manage to chunk Luft down to about 1/3 of his, 2/3 of his HP. And now, oh no, Smallbean's on the ground.
Got him.
Oh, nice resonance to save his teammate. Nice resonance to save his teammate there in the backlines. And now they're going to disengage a little bit. Plateau is caught a little bit there in the backlines by the void. Second void being laid down now. Nice double catch on top of them. I don't know if they can get a second CC off. They can't, but the heals go out from the Mystics. They have to play a long game of attrition here. PigPiggy is slightly lower. but I don't know if they'll be able to catch him out here. Love is caught on the other side by the Void. He's not able to help his teammate right now, but they just can't catch Pink Piggy right now. Pink Piggy's caught. Never mind, he's stiffed. He might get... No, he gets the grab on Lycoris. Lycoris is going down here. Lycoris is probably going down. Lycoris does go down, and now it's up to Small Bean. And Small Bean's caught. Oh no. The Void though, the Void saved him. Can he get up in time? He does get up in time. He gets away, but he just goes down immediately. Sorry.
Just has to play it perfect. Like the Tamers, just they cannot make a single mistake and have to just continue to chip away. Just very difficult.
It's so difficult for them because they have to catch them maybe 2 to 3 times in quick succession to kill them. On the other hand, I think SOTF2 has a lot more margin for error, so to say, in this match, because they can get caught once, they can get caught twice, and honestly, it might not end up in a death. It probably won't end up in a death. They have their Vs, they have their damage mitigation, and there is a disconnect from Piggy, I think. Is there?
Yes, Piggy DC'd.
Okay.
Thought he would
so and the Tamers did. Sorry, go ahead, Kanon.
No, I was just saying. I was just making a joke that he's probably taking a break. Nothing serious.
Yeah, I mean the Tamers, they did an amazing job last round rotating their CCs. You saw the Voids consistently going down one after each other. What they need to clean up on now, because their strategy is sound and it's working, is focus. There's a few times there where they had them both CC'd, or at least one CC'd, where they could have focused the other one and do as much damage to one single target at a time. And I'm sure they're doing that, and they're talking about that right now on comms, is they need to be strategically and PvP sense-wise aware of where both enemies are at all times. So the second they have a CC, they can instantly go and focus one of them and burst them down. They need to combine their AAP to burst down these Mystics.
It's very difficult though. It's extremely difficult. Like I said, they have to play absolutely perfectly, and they definitely played perfectly on the first time that they won, but so far they've just been getting caught up by tiny little mistakes. It's very unfortunate. We'll have to see better from them in order for them to pull this off. And chat is telling me that I mistake fearful trembling as resonance. I'm so sorry. I am not
you,
my
Yuki.
expert.
There's like 87 things that happen in like the span of fucking 30 milliseconds, so you're good. You're good. We get you.
I'm not the foremost expert at teamless kills, unfortunately. I apologize if I get it wrong. Alright.
You must be right all the time.
Please, no.
Score is what? 4-1, I believe? 4-1.
4-1. Yeah, 4-1. So 2 more for XXXRs to take it and save me $50. Or 5 more from Team Ayaya to take it and win the entire thing. We have our match starting in 5 seconds. Alright, here we go. Team XXXRs, I think they're going to stick to the same aggressive playstyle that we've seen so far. They don't really have to fear much. They know that if they catch one CC, they have them down. And there we go. Small Bean is very... Oh my god, forcing both feet. Small Bean actually died immediately. And now Irella has to be. It's so dangerous. 1 CC is all they need. Just 1. And the vacuum goes out. Nice vacuum. Irella is forced on the defensive. He can't really run here. I don't think he can actually. Never mind. He's holding down in the middle of the void. They're very smart play. Pink Piggy actually runs into the void. He gets CC'd. Now he has the back out away from Laugh. He's coming to back his teammate up. Nice stun on top. Oh no, he didn't get the stun. Never mind. And he gets stunned. Sorry. And he's down.
There. Match point.
Match point. It's 5-1 right now in favor of Team XXXRS. Very, very uphill climb here for Team IA if they want to pull this one back. Alright, let's see this happen. I think, like we said before, the coordination just isn't there right now for Team IA. If they really want to win this, their coordination has to be spot on. And it's so difficult to do in these scenarios. Fighting for their tournament life here, and we'll see how well they do. They're trying to find the 1v1s actually, I think. Nope, they're collapsing now on top of Pink Piggy. But Small Bean has to immediately V because he got caught by a CC from Pink Piggy. So unfortunately wasn't able to capitalize on the 2v1 that they momentarily created there. And now Small Bean is back. Small Bean gets a grab on top of Pink Piggy. They get the double CC. Can they finish this off? They cannot get the extra damage. Plateau does manage to grab Small Bean. Small Bean doesn't have a V. Small Bean goes down. And Irella goes down. There is their champions right now. Team XXXRS. Easily taking
I don't know what to say. I'm speechless. I'm just speechless. I mean, Damn.
What can I say?
I don't know what to say. I was expecting. I don't know.
I think it was a good job by Team Aya to take the first round. I think they definitely showed that it's possible. It's definitely possible to take a round off of them. But unfortunately, like I said, the margin for error is just so small. It's tiny. It's so small.
It really was. It just really looked like the Tamer team just all they could do is catch CCs, reduce trade damage, not get caught, and just chip away. And then if they get caught once, it's just GG.
There were a couple. I mean,
sorry, go
you
ahead.
can't fault them. There were a couple of times where they landed double CCs, but there were those were few and far in between. So I guess it's hard to fault them for that, because catching a double CC is a lot easier, like, for us to say than it is to do. So,
absolutely.
But unfortunately, if they just weren't able to catch more of them. So that's why it turned out to be such a difficult match for them, unfortunately.
Yes, it absolutely was, guys. I mean, this is just, I mean, great final, I guess. I mean, FakeUniform. Can you give us some of your thoughts on the final there? Or Layvan?
Yeah, definitely.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm just thinking.
No worries, no worries.
I'm just thinking. Go ahead, Layvan.
One thing that we need to look at is just the Tamers did well. They had the thing that was most difficult for the Tamers was the fact that the Mystics can sit inside of their traps and just cycle through super armor while doing insane amounts of damage. I mean, it's a very unique foe that these Tamers are going against, because these Mystics have the both of best worlds. They're tanky as fuck, and they also have a shit ton of damage. So they did extremely well considering their opponents. And I mean, good job on the Mystics for whenever they did, whenever they were able to cycle through the super armor and not get caught out, because it is a skill that needs to be honed regardless, especially when going against Tamers so skilled as these two.
I think they did a good job of not letting themselves get caught, leave themselves open for grabs. Especially, we didn't see many grabs go out. I don't know whether it was a product of them not being confident in the grab, or was it the Mystic skill. I think we can attribute it down to probably both. So I think they definitely did play well on XXXRS side. Not to take anything away from them, for sure.
Absolutely.
Fake?
Well, honestly, I think that Trigrunal is a big piece of that as well, because, I mean, when you have just a set of opponents that, again, as Layvan said, with super armors and being able to stay within their traps, on top of that, hitting hard, you know, the gear that complements them is also going to be a clear heavy hitter against that gear difference that we just heard about earlier as well. And I mean, they did well, but as soon as we had one teammate from Team Aya eliminated, it just becomes such a tough ball game to fight. Not one foe with this kind of toolkit, but two at that. And I mean, what a display we've seen in some fights. But again, movement has to be perfect, decisions have to be on point, and in such a fast-paced moment in fight, it's really hard to make consistently right decisions at that pace.
Absolutely. Well, there you have it, guys. Thoughts in those are the thoughts of the panel for this tournament and the final. Just want to say a huge congratulations to XXXRS. They were the team that was hyped coming in, and they sure as hell delivered. Thank you very much for being a part of this. You guys are the official SOTF BDOC Southeast champions. You guys got the crown. Congratulations to you guys. I will be in touch with you guys after the tournament. Woo. Well, I just want to say real quick, guys, you want to stick around. If you want to have a chance to win a free costume, we are going to be throwing a host to Layvan here, and you want to be a part of that. So please stick around if you would like to be a part of that and have a chance to win that costume. But other than that, I'd just like to say thank you again to the staff, Furemu, Gypt, Marshy. Thank you very much for doing the behind-the-scenes work. Midas and JPub, thank you so much for the multimedia work. And of course, Fakeuni, Layvan, Yuki, thank you so much, guys, for being a part of this and being with me in the live channel and shoutcasting this. Huge shout out to you guys. Thank you very much.
No problem, dude. It's my pleasure. I always enjoy doing this. It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Hopefully, you will have me on again. Hopefully, my agent fees don't scare you off for SOTF2. I will be preparing a new contract. Don't worry. It'll be less. It'll be less expensive this time. I promise. It'll be less expensive next time.
Oh, I appreciate the cut, man. I appreciate the cut. FakeUniform. Really appreciate you, man, for coming in. I will definitely catch you on your next stream. Again, guys, Sunday, 11 a.m. You do not want to miss out on FakeUniform stream. Sunday, 11 a.m. GMT +8, guys. Check him out.
All right.
All right, guys. We are going to officially throw the host here. Please do join the channel if you guys would like to win that costume. I would highly suggest you guys to give it a shot. Okay, guys. That does it for SOTF2. Thank you so much for tuning in. The host is going to Layvan. Again, thank you so much for the support. Everyone that was a part of this, you, the viewers, you guys are fucking awesome. Look forward to SOTF3. Thank you guys so much. Hit up Layvan. Give him some love for me. My name is Kanon. I'm your host here. And I will see you guys next time.